What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Flyers vs. Penguins watch party here on the Painted Lions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And just subscribe to the Painted Lions on every place. I'm your host right now, Amadeo Gracia, who's also the host of the Flyer Up podcast. Don't forget to check out that right there. You can follow me on Twitter at Amadeo Gracia98. And I am joined right now by the man, the myth, the legend, the great Dibes. You can follow him on Twitter at Mr. Crockpot. Dibes, how are you doing today? Are you pumped for today's game?
Let's go. Flyers looking to move to 2-0 on the season. Take down those dirty freaking Penguins. Let's go, Amadeo.
I agree with you right there. I'm pumped up. Flyers 1-0 on the season. They beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 6-3 on Wednesday. Look, it's basically going to be the same exact lineup today, and it's going to be fun. The Flyers are rocking the black jerseys today. Those alternates are always nice as always, and it's going to be a good game. So basically, storylines coming out of this game. So remember last game, Joel Farabee 4 points. Nolan Patrick, Oscar Lindblom getting goals in their first game back from like so long. And it's feeling good right now. Carter Hart looked good on Wednesday after that little boo-boo that he had on Sidney Crosby's goal, but it's Carter Hart. He throws those away like it's nothing. So, Dibes, what are you hoping for this game? Any little bit of improvements, or are you just looking to Flyers to keep the same pace right now?
Yeah, you touched on it. The depth was so amazing on Wednesday night. All four lines fully capable of scoring and generating pressure on offense. That was really the main standpoint. You touched on Joel Farabee, 4 points, nearly 19% of his points on Wednesday night compared to last year, which is absolutely insane. Key to the game, man. Like you saw the Flyers' depth really shine on Wednesday night. Even that fourth line, Raffle, Loughton, NAK, that they really had no problems against the Pittsburgh Penguins top line. Tonight, I'd like to see the main guys step up. I'm talking guys like Lindblom, Coots, and that TK lineup to really shine tonight. Similarly, the Pittsburgh Penguins top lines kind of struggled. So I think maybe this game could go down between which of the top lines shine. And that's really what I'm hoping for. Let's have my man Carter Hart not throw a little lob alley-oop dunk to Sidney Crosby, because it's death, taxes, and Sidney Crosby killing the Philadelphia Flyers. He's got 22 points in the last 12 games. And fun fact here, Carter Hart is now 2-1-0 against the Pittsburgh Penguins with a 2.41 goals against, 929 save percentage. So let's go, Carter Hart. Take down the Penguins. We got a 2-day break. I can't stay with you for that long tonight, but I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely. When you go join your other podcast over there talking about the WandaVision episodes 1 and 2 right there, definitely sounds like it's going to be a fun time. And just like other things that are going into tonight's game, I saw some stats on Flyers pregame live right here and even on Twitter as well. So one guy that you can also count today if he does score is a man, Kevin Hayes. The Flyers, when he scores, the Flyers record is 23-0-1.
Wow.
So it's basically guaranteed that Kevin Hayes scores, the Flyers are either going to win the game or get a point at least in the overtime. So it's pretty nice there. Kevin Hayes has been a great addition to this team. A lot of people said his contract was terrible, but right now it's working for the Flyers. And just other things to talk about, Nolan Patrick, basically missing over 600 days since he last played in the NHL. He gets his first goal back in so long on opening day on the power play with a shot from Eric Gustafson. Even the power play on Wednesday, almost perfect, 2 for 3. Jeez. And if we're going to keep bringing this up, but the playoffs, it's just they were so abysmal on the power play. What was it? Barely above 7% on the power play right there, and they scored 2 out of 3 times.
That was awesome, man. That was the Flyers offense showing up big like they did on Wednesday night was so terrific considering how much they struggled in the playoffs. I guess that's another key question tonight. How will the Penguins adjust to Joel Farabee and his 4 points? That's something to look out for, because you said it, like guys like Patrick, Raffle, even Gustafson showed something. Like he looked terrific, especially in that first period. So this is a statement game. I want to see the Flyers take down the Penguins again by like 2 or 3 goals, because the next time you're going to play these guys isn't until March. So I want the Flyers to send a message and say, we're the kings of this division, baby. We'll take you down. Let's go Flyers.
That's the type of excitement I want to see. And I want to hear the excitement from the comment section right now. People that are joining into this live stream. Are you hyped for this game? What's your pregame meal? Like, what are you doing for this game and specifically to help a Flyers win right here? Are you wearing a jersey? Any Flyers gear? I want to know. We got a comment right here from Mark saying it's Flyers Penguins hunting season. Let's light up the lamp for at least 4 goals. Flyers 4-2. Comic book Dibes, how you feeling? Time's yours.
I'm feeling good, bro. Thanks for joining. I'm actually going to be jumping off briefly. I'm doing a WandaVision episode 1 and 2 spoiler show literally in 10 minutes. So I'm going to do that. I know I'm going to miss the first period, which sucks, but I'll be jumping on right afterwards. You know me, man. I love my MCU. I'm a big comic book movie fan. And now we have the first signs of the MCU Phase 4 starting today. So I wrote an article, spoiler warning. I wrote a review of the WandaVision's episode 1 and 2. You can find that at thepaintlines.com. We did a watch party at 4 a.m. this morning.
Oh,
that was brutal. And now we're doing a full spoiler discussion, like what we thought about it, how we graded it, what we can expect moving forward. Because it's fun, man. It's like it's a mystery show. Have you ever seen like Lost or anything?
I've seen Lost before. I never watched like it entirely, but I know the synopsis of it.
So it's like that. It's like a water cooler show. Like you're going to be like, there's a lot of like theories and predictions. So anyway, I'm going to be jumping on there any second. But yeah, I will be right back. So let's go Flyers. Predictions. I'm going to say Nolan Patrick, 2 goals tonight. Ooh. And I'm going to say Flyers win. I think this is going to be a little bit closer, to be honest. I'll say 4-3. Flyers get the W, move to 2 and up.
I like it. I definitely like it. And people also put your predictions in the comment section as well. We got a comment right here from Bobby Stevens saying his pregame meal is chicken parm. That is always a nice option. And Bobby's also wearing his custom reverse retro jersey, also a nice option as well. I always want to wear my jerseys for these live streams, but I consistently forget about it because I have to walk up 2 flights of steps to get to it.
God, you're lazy. I'm just kidding.
I am definitely lazy.
Kevin says he's got Isaiah Joe on his fantasy team. That is a really good pickup, man. That guy has in the catch and shoot is thriving these past few games. That's my only Sixers comment tonight. I'll see you in a bit, man.
Definitely. I'll see you later, Dibes. Yeah, definitely, people. I know Dibes is going to join later once he's done his live stream on WandaVision right here. We're also going to have Tyson Quibell, Flyers insider for TPL right there. So he's going to join whenever he is available too. So I'm seeing some of your comments right here, Kevin. I like that comment right there. Flyers 2-1. And just any other predictions for this game, guys? I want to hear your thoughts. Like, who's going to score? Who do you think is going to score the first goal, or who do you think is going to have the most points in today's game? Standout stars. I want to hear your thoughts right there. So definitely don't forget to leave your comments down in the comment section below. Just continue chatting with us. It's going to be a fun time. And we're ready for some Flyers action. We got 7 minutes until the Flyers game. So it's going to be a good time. You cannot add music, Father, because it's copyrighted. Yeah, for all the people that are here that you just don't know, my father's on the other side of the couch asking if he can add music. We cannot add music to this. We can't because YouTube will copyright us. It doesn't matter if Eddie won't mind. YouTube minds. Unbelievable. Yeah, definitely just sit back, guys, relax, enjoy some Flyers hockey. We're going to be here the entire time. Dibes is going to join back after his live stream. It's going to be a very, very fun night. So what do you guys' hopes for tonight? I want to hear them. Put your thoughts in the comment section below. And also, this is going to be the first game with Jim Jackson and Keith Jones on the broadcast on NBC Sports Philadelphia. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good broadcast. It's going to be a very, very fun time. It's going to be a great season that way. The players will not have to manufacture energy for the games, that's for sure. For this one, I think the Penguins are going to be the team that really is going to come out really hungry. They did So Kevin, you're saying Kevin Hayes is going to score tonight, and who is the new guy that you're talking about? Are you talking about Eric Gustafson, or are you talking about any of the younger guys? I want to hear that thought right there. Bobby 4-2 Flyers. I like that prediction right there. Yeah, I'm feeling a Flyers win tonight as well. I'm feeling either like I'll say 3-1 victory. I think it's gonna be more of a low scoring game than in the opening game. So I think it's gonna be good. And Bobby thinks Jakes gets his first goal of the season. That's nice. And it's funny too. In game 1, I think every forward had a point besides Jake Voracek. So it'll be nice to see Jake getting on the board tonight. Mark's talking about Konechny is going to be the player of the game, and Giroux's going to get a goal. I like that prediction right there. Got another comment right here saying Hart is going to bounce back and stop 27 out of 28 to get a 4-1 victory. Flyers cover the puck line if you bet. Yeah, I saw the puck line right there, so definitely. If you're betting right here, it definitely favors the Flyers, so I'm not a betting man myself because I'm always afraid of that. So if you're betting, go ahead and bet. And Kevin, yep, Eric Gustafson. I had a feeling that's who you were talking about. And honestly, Eric Gustafson, he looked really good in that first game, even though he had some minor boo-boos. But that's what you're going to expect from him. He's going to be bad in the defensive zone, and he's going to be excellent in the offensive zone. He's going to be a guy that quarterbacks a power play. That's why you saw him on power play, too, and that's why he got 2 assists. Also helpers from Joel Farabee right there. And, guys, what are your thoughts on Joel Farabee right now? Do you think he's going to have that breakout season after that 4-point performance on Wednesday night? It's I don't know. I think it's the new number. I think it's 86. I think 86 is the reason why he scored those 4 points. And he props and thoughts on Robert Haig. I would almost like to see Ghost fill in that spot. So right now the situation with Gustafson, he is on the COVID-19, just like he's on one of the COVID-19 lists right now. It's not really disclosed if he has COVID or not. So right now he's on that injured reserve list for COVID, and that's why Haig is playing right now. But yeah, that is going to be a tough thing. When Ghost does come back from that list, who is he going? Is he going to be benched? Is he going to be the healthy scratch, or is he going to take away someone from a lineup? That's going to be a tough choice right there for Lane Vigneault. But I can understand why. I can understand why. On the Florida podcast, Chris is a guy that really supports Ghost trying to play on the top pairing with Ivan Provorov. So that's definitely going to be something interesting, just to try to get his confidence back, because he definitely needs that. So it's going to be an interesting, I would say, time this month, waiting to see until Gustafson comes back. And any other thoughts on this game, guys? We got 3 minutes until the game starts. So I want to hear more of your thoughts. Any more predictions? Just your thoughts on the season going ahead, and just like honestly, I also want to get your one thought on this. Do you think the Penguins, they are on their last stretch? Like, do you think this is starting to get to the end where they're starting to miss the playoffs more often than make them? I want to get your thoughts on that. And then you got a comment right here from Ammo23 saying Carter Hart may be rocking his new mask. Definitely. I hope he does. I definitely hope he does. You also got from B saying that Farabee, Lindblom, and Patrick all have breakout years, back healthy and not afraid to get dirty. I like that prediction right there. I love it. Definitely love that right there. Mark says, shout out to Oscar Lindblom doing the dirty work in 3 block shots. Yes, Oscar Lindblom. Yeah, especially taking that 1 block shot off the knee where he was limping going off of the ice. That was pretty scary right there. But hey, this is a man that fought through cancer, came back during the playoffs. Man's a warrior. He'll battle through a block shot. Also, another comment right here saying, like working the corners and all crash the net hard. Yeah, this is the way Alain Vigneault's system works. The Flyers get in on the forecheck. They're going to make you turn the puck over, and they're going to play at a fast pace. That's the way this Flyers team is going to work under Alain Vigneault. And honestly, under his second year, I feel like the Flyers right now, even the Flyers are just right now, in my opinion, the best team in this division. They are. Even though you still got a 56-game season to work with, I think it's 56 games. Sometimes that slips my mind a little bit. But just like every win is going to count, every point is going to matter. And any team that's in any division, if you go on a little bit of a cold streak, it's going to be a little bit for you to catch up right there just because of how short the season is going to be. So it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a very great time. Hopefully the Flyers can pull off from this division, make the playoffs. I do expect them to make the playoffs. It just depends on what place they finish in. So it's going to be fun right here. And any of you other guys, have you ever been catching up with other NHL action around? I know last night there was like 10. No, I think it was like actually 2 nights ago. There was like 10 games on or something like that. Very, very overwhelming, but very fun at the same time. Also got another comment right here saying, I'm Alex Lyon's buddy from when he spent time in Omaha in the USHL. Really? It's funny, too, that you mentioned Alex Lyon because I think it was during the summer when the Flyers were in the bubble during the playoffs. Me and Chris, we had Alex Lyon join on the show. And that was a nice time right there. He was describing like what was going on in the bubble, just like getting that inside details from Alex Lyon. It was a really nice podcast. Definitely go check that out on Apple and Spotify, wherever you go listen to your podcast at. Very, very fun time. And just also don't forget to subscribe to all the TPL stuff. Going to be very fun. Sixers watch party was yesterday. Definitely going to have a lot of Sixers stuff tomorrow during the weekend. It's going to be very fun. And all the other podcasts that are happening around TPL, definitely go check them out. Bobby's saying, I've been watching everything I can, NHL Center Ice. Yeah, that's funny. Me and my father, we're about to get NHL TV. So I think that's like $100 for the entire season. Honestly, not a bad deal. So yeah, getting NHL TV, that's definitely a benefit right there. So I can watch multiple TVs at once, watching hockey. And I think last night I was watching the late night games. I was watching Vancouver, Edmonton, and then Vegas and Anaheim. Like it's like those games you don't expect to watch. Why are you watching Vegas and Anaheim? I was just like, why not? It's late night games. Then we got another comment right here from Philip saying, I delivered pizza with James Lowe. Oh, really? Okay, boys. We got Flyers hockey right now. Broadcast just started. Oh, you're from Iowa? Yeah, definitely. NHL TV, I would say for you is a must. It's weird though because doesn't NHL TV do blackouts in certain areas? I would understand since I'm in the Philadelphia area, they would black out the Flyers games since you could just watch them on cable. But I wonder what areas around you they black out. It's honestly interesting to me right there. Another comment from Bobby. You're saying right here, $100 for the year is a great since it's a $25 a month. Yeah. And I think it's $25 a month. Yeah, that's paying 12 months that's a lot of money. Just pay $100 for the entire season. Oh, so you won't be able to watch the Wild, Blackhawks, and the Blues. Geez, 3 teams that you can't watch. That honestly sucks. That's why I wonder. I just since in the Philadelphia area, would you not be able to watch maybe the Devils games or something like that, the Penguins games or something like that? That's something that's interesting to me. You're only here to roast Dives. Yeah, Dives is going to join back after he does his WandaVision podcast, so that's going to be around an hour, so he'll be back after the first period ends. So definitely stick with us on the podcast right here, on the live stream right here, and just wait for Dives to come back. You can roast them all you want. Then Kevin's saying, I never hope a Flyers player gets hurt, but this year I hope someone either gets hurt or gets the coronavirus because I want to see somebody on the Flyers taxi squad make their debut for the Flyers. Yeah, just with the uncertainty of the season, like what you say, you never hope for someone to get hurt or get COVID, but injuries are inevitable. COVID, especially this year, is inevitable. You see with the Dallas Stars, they have 17 players diagnosed with COVID. And I don't even think they can play their first game until next week or something like that. So Dallas has been hit hard. There's definitely going to be some stretches over the season where some teams and players get coronavirus. It's just it's going to be a tough ride, especially with Dallas. 17 players testing positive. Jeez. It's I don't know how you recover from that, and especially with all the injuries that they have. 17 players with COVID. I like this comment. Bobby saying, Jesus, man. To Kevin. Yeah, boys, are you pumped for this game? Game 2 right here. Exciting stuff. Very exciting. And like I said, Dives is going to join back after he does his live stream, and then we're probably going to get Tyson joining here from the Painted Lions whenever he is available too. So he may pop in later, so you never know. Definitely going to be a fun time. And definitely just for more watch parties over the season, we're definitely going to get some more people joining in here. Chris from the Florida podcast, he's definitely going to join in one time. And I got my dad over here saying he's going to join on the live stream one time. You technically are a part of the live stream. You're just in the corner. I mean, technically you can talk if you wanted to. Any action taken against Dallas? I'm not sure if there is going to be any action taken against them. I'm sure they just put everyone in like their quarantine situation. I think like they can't like play their first game I think until after the 19th or something like that, because they were supposed to play I think yesterday against the Florida Panthers, or was the day before that. And yeah, they weren't able to play that game because it was just because of the whole COVID situation, so that game got postponed. Yeah, but like any action taken against them, I'm not sure like what the if there's like any penalties or something like that, what the NBA does and the NFL does, because I know the NBA, they're dealing with a little bit of their situations right now, like with what Miami went through, what the Sixers went through, what the Celtics were going through. So it's yeah, this is going to be a bumpy road, definitely, just for any type of sport. And imagine when baseball comes back, how that's going to happen. A little Sixers question right here. Do you think Dakota Mathias gets more minutes off the bench and Sixers should consider for the future? What I've seen from Dakota Mathias, he looked pretty decent. I know I've been watching the Sixers games. My knowledge is like still a little bit fuzzy on them, but like what I've seen from guys like Dakota Mathias, Isaiah Joe, Tyrese Maxey, I like the way those guys play, especially Isaiah Joe and Tyrese Maxey. I especially love Tyrese Maxey. So definitely, you can definitely, especially if you want to get a guy like Furkan Korkmaz off the bench. I despise Furkan. I know a lot of people despise Furkan. You can ask Dylan on the Painted Lines. He hates him. He absolutely hates him. But could you hire Shawn Michaels to super kick any team that has over 10 positive tests? I mean, that would be hilarious. I can just imagine that. Over 10 positive tests, and Shawn Michaels just comes in and kicks your entire team. Jeez. That's good stuff right there. Yeah, I still have like my pregame meal in front of me. I still haven't finished it yet. Ordered some pizza today for the game, so still got to eat it, but taking my time with it. And it was fun. It was funny too. Actually, earlier this afternoon, I was at the gym earlier this afternoon. There was quite a few people that were dressed in Flyers gear, and and I was wearing my Flyers stuff too. I was wearing like my playoff shirt from last year, and like every time we would see someone would see each other with like Flyers gear on, we would just nod to each other and say "Go Flyers" or something like that. So it was a nice time over there at the gym. And then Kevin says, "I have Dakota Mathias in my fantasy lineup." Yeah, definitely with the situation since the Sixers, since they still don't have their entire roster right now, especially with Joel Embiid not going to be able to play this entire weekend. That definitely might be some type of benefit for your fantasy lineup right there. Bob, you saw so many Pink Whitney vodka commercials Wednesday, and you got a bubble. I mean, yeah, definitely during the NHL season, they advertise that so many times. I know that's like one of the more favorite vodkas out of the NHL fan base. I haven't tried it myself. I kind of do, but because it's just interesting. Like, what is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be like a pink lemonade vodka or something like that? Like, Bobby, like, is that what it's supposed to be? Because I've never actually tried it before. And also, we got there are no fans there. What are you talking about? Yeah, boys, we got puck drop in like literally a couple seconds right now. Get pumped. Flyers are wearing the black jerseys. That's why I got the black shirt on. Carter Hart in net. I like it. Oh, he is wearing a new mask. Oh, that's nice. Okay, boys. Ready for puck drop. It's about to happen. Here we go. Sit back and enjoy. Let's see, boys. Let's get it going. Would that go offside? Yep. Looks like Couturier, Lindblom, and Connecting are the first lines starting for the Flyers. Provorov and Braun are the defensive pairing that's starting. Very nice stuff right there. Okay, boys. Let's go, Proby. Ooh, nice save right there, Hart. Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk as much, but like when I get like focused onto the game, that's where I just like I put my eyes dead center on the television. So if I like don't talk for a little bit, I'm just like focusing on the game. But I can understand I'm the only person in this live stream right now, so I have to try to get some talking in as well. Yeah, Pittsburgh looking like they have a little speed to them right now. Well, boys, you got to win the puck battles. Why is Malkin left by himself? There you go, Hart hole onto the puck. Yeah, Pittsburgh has a little jump to their game. Definitely expected after that loss on Wednesday. There was definitely going to be some type of jump in their game. But like the thing with Pittsburgh is like they're getting older. Crosby and Malkin are getting older. Like, and I also said like many times on the podcast too, like you can never count out Pittsburgh when they have Crosby and Malkin. But I believe Pittsburgh is just very, very top heavy, especially with their two lines. So like I don't think they have as much depth as anyone else in the division. So that's why I think Pittsburgh might have a little bit of a decline this year. So we're definitely going to see it as the season goes along. But right now they have a little bit of jump in their game. A little point shot right there. Come on, connecting. Let's bring it up. Gustafson's out there with Haig again. Yeah, so basically no lineup changes right there for the Flyers. Oh. Lindor agreed to a 1-year, $22.3 million deal for the 2021 season to avoid arbitration. Interesting right there. Yeah, I was definitely mad as any Phillies fan when Lindor got traded to the Mets. I was definitely mad, but I do like the Archie Bradley signing for the Phillies. It's going to help their bullpen out a little bit, but I did hear that they did offer something to JT Realmuto. I think it was like a little bit like 5 years above $100 million. So hopefully, like I do think they're going to luck into getting JT. So you're just going to have to wait and see right there. Offside right there. A little bit of a slow start to this game. A lot of whistles. And it's like weird that you think about too. You got NBA starting at the end of December. You got hockey starting in January. Then honestly, just like a month from now, pitchers and catchers are going to start reporting to spring training. So it's like you got hockey just started, and literally now a month baseball is going to start. Kevin talking about Vincent Poirier coming back this weekend. We need him. I am not entirely sure if he's coming back this weekend. That is something that I do not know. Come on, boys, chase up. Come on, skate. Had a chance, right? Come on, Patrick. There you go. Avoid the check. Come on, boys. Let's get some energy right here. I agree with you, Chris. I definitely agree with you right there. Let's go, boys. Well, boys, win the battles. Yeah, Chris, what are your expectations for this game? Do you have any predictions? Even though the game just started. I want to hear your prediction right there. Why not? Get some comments going on in the chat. Yeah. Flyers having a little bit of issues getting up into the offensive zone. Definitely was going to expect Pittsburgh to adjust a little bit. And that's going to be the thing going through this entire season. You're playing the division literally the entire year, and a lot of the games are just back-to-back against the same opponent. So there's going to be a lot of adjusting to do this year, too, when you're playing the same team over and over and over and over again. So, yeah, the Flyers are definitely going to have to adjust a lot, but I still think they are the better team in the division. I agree with you right there, Chris. Less scoring, 2-1. I do like the prediction right there, a goaltending matchup. I like that. Always like a good goaltending matchup. Who do you think scores the goals right there, Chris? Think it's going to be someone else different today? Do you think Farabee's going to notch any more points, or do you think it's going to be someone new? The Penguins getting a little bit of setup right here. Went wide. Yeah, Penguins right now have a little bit of the momentum. Ooh. Nice hit right there. Well, a little slow getting up after that, though. We getting some rough stuff right here. Is there a penalty?
It's gotta be against the Penguins.
I think he's from both of them in the penalty box. Oh, Wes McCauley. Ooh. There we go. Flyers going to the power play, boys. Pittsburgh bench minor. Too many men on the ice. Always nice having Wes McCauley as one of the refs. He's always very... Ooh. That was a big hit right there. And do you guys think the power play is going to be as good as last game, too? They went 2 for 3 on the power play. Let's see what they got today. Second unit definitely had a lot of chemistry right there, dishing out the puck. Scotty's bleeding a little bit in the lip. Well, boys, power play. Let's go. First units out there. What was it? Konechny, Hayes, Giroux, Provorov, and Couturier. And they don't win the faceoff. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, gee, what are you trying to do right there, buddy?
Jakey, something's wrong with your skates.
What? What's happened?
He fell twice already. He's got to check them.
Provorov handing it over to G. Come on, boys. Let's get some transition in here. Not good. Not good enough. A little sloppy here to start off. I can definitely see that Chris Crosby is probably going to be involved tonight because it's Crosby versus the Flyers. Def Taxis and Crosby scoring against us. Well, there we go. Come on, set it up. Ooh, couldn't get the shot off right there. Still got time on the power play. Still got time. Come on, Patty. One thing about the second unit, they are better at bringing the puck in than the first unit for some reason, even though the puck just got cleared. Flyers a little bit slow to start this game. Oof. That was not pretty light there. Come on, Hazy. Well, that penalty right there.
There it is.
Penguins got another penalty.
Give him the puck.
There we go. Okay, 5-on-3 for 9 seconds. Can we score in that 9 seconds? Tripping against the Penguins. My boys be able to score here. They're gifting you a power play, right? They're gifting you power plays. And for people that are just joining this live stream, what's going on? Dibes is going to join after he does his WandaVision spoiler review podcast right there, live stream. And then Tyson's also going to join us when he is available too. So stay tuned with us. It's going to be very fun. Dive should be joining us like right after the first period ends. When the face-off, boys, get set up, try to get a quick shot. Lungy, you got one to face-off. There you go. Ooh. And there's no one to help him. Oh, that's not good. So apparently Katori is not on the Flyers bench. Not good. Let's set it up, boys. Score! Travis Konechny. So, Chris, you got one of your predictions right. Yeah, Konechny hasn't scored a goal basically since the stoppage last season. He didn't score a goal at all in the playoffs, so this is his first goal in a while.
Nice feed by Jamie.
Yeah, Drew and Voracek with the assists. Nice setup play right there. But that is a little scary. Katori is now on the bench. So I want what happened? Yeah, boys, I like seeing that in the chat. Let's go. Come on, boys, come on. Let's get some momentum right here. And it is out of play. Is there a penalty? Nope. Yep, puck just went out of play. Hey, boys, 12 minutes left in the first. 1-0 Flyers. Feeling good, but also Katori now on the bench is a scary sign. I definitely got to look on Twitter for that. What happened? Because I don't remember anything that happened to Katori of the reason why he's on the bench.
So, are you ready? With the Honda Civic, fun and sporty can also be practical and efficient.
Nothing on Twitter as of now. That's also right there. Yeah, Chris, yeah, that definitely looked pretty. Bobby's saying we're 3 for 5 overall in the power play so far. Yeah, definitely. Power play looks nice to start off the year. Definitely does look nice. But I am trying to find what is wrong with Couturier because I don't know what's wrong.
Here you go, the house special with Deeks and Watson sriracha chicken.
Oh, no, I ordered a turkey on white.
Yeah, I know.
Sean Couturier.
Turkey on white kind of day, so it's
Where is he at?
sriracha chicken for you.
Really?
Sriracha. Now I'm seeing a spicy heat with jalapeno and cayenne cheddar. Mucho caliente.
Oh, you know, that sounds delicious.
Trust the sandwich.
Yeah, no one knows why Couturier is on the bench because he wasn't on the ice to start the power play.
Trust the sandwich.
Flyers power play stays hot. 1-0 Flyers. Here's the update on all the things Flyers by signing up for the Flyer Email newsletter. Register today at
Yeah, that's something we have to look into a little bit. Chris saying might have the case of Embiid in a mid-game poop. I hope that's the reason, but that is like a scary situation because you just don't know what's wrong. Like, we don't know what happened, and he's not on the bench. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully there's nothing serious, but back in action. Konechny gets his first goal of the season. Drew gets his second point. Voracek gets his first point of the season. Come on, boys, let's get up. Someone drive the net. Push on it. Come on, Nick. Fourth line's buzzing a little bit. Come on, St. Skate, Nick.
Among others, Nolan Patrick have gone off the ice slowly and has been a cruising start, as you said.
The Flyers are currently winning 1-0. They just scored on the power play. Travis Konechny. Chris Coyle saying, who fell near the Penguins bench around 17 minutes? That might have been Couturier. I'm not sure, honestly. Oh, we got JVR skating up. 1-on-1. Nice save, Jari. Up 2-on-1 for the Penguins. Nice save. Come on, boys, skate up. Got a rush going on for the Flyers. Oh, Patty. Ooh, that's Braun. What the hell is he doing up in the rush? Ooh, Pat, come on. Put it in. Put it in. That's got to be in. Oh, Konechny again. Konechny got 2 goals. Konechny's on fire tonight. I like it. Look at this battle in front of the net by Patrick. Nice save there. Oh, he almost had that, but Konechny pushing it. Ooh. I wonder if they're going to review this. Konechny got that with a skate.
He didn't kick. There was no kicking.
But you never know. Toronto wants to be, I guess, sure of it.
He's just stopping.
I wonder if they try to review for goalie interference, though.
No, puck's in the crease.
Yeah, Penguins are definitely trying to look at it. Yep, they're not challenging it. No, he's probably questioning why wasn't there a whistle.
Was it question? Jimmy didn't do anything.
No, I think Sullivan's asking why wasn't there a whistle on the play because Jari had it under him. Maybe that's why he was arguing a little bit. Oof, wait.
That's not a kick.
Oh, never mind, they're not going to review it. No, because I saw that little nudge at the end, that's why.
No, that's not a kick.
Like it. Penguins had a little bit of a jump in the early start, but the Flyers got the first 2 goals. I like it. So Patrick has 2 points to start off the season. Konechny has 3 points to start off the season, actually. That's nice. Come on, boys, let's bring it up. JVR gets another point, too. Yeah, Ghost, it is 2-0 right now. Konechny has both goals. Dibes is definitely missing out. I feel bad he's missing the first 2 goals. Hopefully he has the game on in the background when he's doing his live stream. Come on, G, battle for the puck. Ooh. Come on, boys, win the puck battle. There you go. There you go, battle for it.
Nice.
They keep that. No, we didn't. Chris asking, are we a much stronger offensive team than I'm thinking we are? Honestly, that could be the case. It's basically the same forward core from last year, at just adding Patrick and Lindblom back. So it's basically the same forward core. They scored in tons like during the late stretch of last year. So maybe with the consistency, keeping the same lineup, maybe they'll be better. Well, Jake, drive the net. Put that on net. Well, Jake.
Nice pass.
Score! Ivan Provorov, 3-0. Woohoo!
Taking Jerry out.
Tristan Jarry's getting pulled, boys. Flyers have all the momentum right now. Woo-hoo, we're on fire. You know what? Maybe you should just be me on the watch parties. That's why we're scoring so much. I think Dibes is the reason.
He's playing with a broken stick the whole time.
Oh. Jarry had a broken stick the entire time. Look at this feed by Voracek. Oof. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. We're on fire. But that got deflected too.
He was playing with a half a stick.
But I wonder if they are pulling him. Yep. Jari is getting pulled, boys. Casey DeSmith is coming in for the Penguins.
Penalty against the Flyers, I think, or somebody.
It's on the Flyers.
There's 2 penalties coming up.
It's on the Flyers.
I won't be surprised if there's 2 penalties there.
Why wouldn't they both call him on the Why wouldn't they blow the whistle if it was on the Penguins?
I own both two penalties on the Flyers.
That might be another penalty right there.
Now, there was a slash in deep.
Well, Penguins are going to the power play. That's nothing you want to see right there after scoring a goal. Yeah, it was funny too. Jari was playing with half a stick, so he really had no leverage right there to stop the puck. Yeah, but 3-0 start, great start, but I don't like taking the penalty right after the goal. Don't like that. Penalty kill's got to come up huge here. It was weird too because both refs called something, so I wonder if there's 2 penalties on the Flyers. And here's a stat for you. In the first 4 periods for the Flyers have 9 goals. 9 goals to start the season. That's nice. And I feel like I have to sneeze any second right now.
Introducing new extra charge coffee at Dunkin' because it's time for a little extra this year. Extra boost, extra kick, so we're extra good to go. Get a medium hot or iced extra charge coffee for $2 with 20% more caffeine. Order ahead because for rewards.
Oh god, I had to sneeze. I felt that coming up. How is it legal to play with half a stick? I guess. Does the ref have to blow a whistle if the goalie's stick is broken? Nope. Guess not. I guess it's illegal.
Goalie's allowed to play with a broken stick.
Goalie is allowed to play with a broken stick. You heard that right from my father. Yep, right. Flyers are swarming right now, but I don't like taking the penalty after that 3rd goal. I don't like that at all. Thank you, Chris, for saying bless you. Patrick coming back and Lindblom does give the Flyers insane depth. Okay, it was okay, but 1 penalty for the Flyers. I guess Bro Fresh just called it. Yeah, things got chippy after that hit on G. Yeah, things were getting chippy right there, but that was a nice shift from that line. And I'm just getting updates from NBC Sports, from the NBC Sports app, saying the Phillies offered JT Realmuto a 5-year deal worth $100 million. So hopefully he'll sign. That'll be a nice other news to today. Oh, boys, penalty kill is coming huge right here. Oof. Oh, puck got out. Wait, I gotta send one gift to one of my buddies right now. Where is it? Is that in? That's in. Yep. There you go, Chris Crosby scored 2. So one of your predictions is right again. Like I said, I don't like taking that penalty after the goal scored. Did Provorov get clipped? Yeah. Ooh, that barely got in. It was a floater. Yeah. Def Taxes and Sidney Crosby scoring against the Flyers. It's basically bread and butter right there. But like I said, the Penguins, in my opinion, are very top-heavy. If you could find a way to shut down their 2 lines and just don't give them as many power plays, you can win this game. Yeah, Hart almost had it. It was just a floater. Nothing he really do there. Yeah. I agree, Bobby. Nothing he could really do there. It was just a lucky bounce for Crosby. Come on, boys, don't let that phase you. Just get out of this period. Nice save.
Score.
What is going on right now? 3-2.
The Penguins' most dangerous line in the first game of the season.
What's happening, boys? Like I said, definitely didn't like taking that penalty after the third goal. Yeah, definitely. So much for a low-scoring game. Yeah, that was a bad rebound. Yeah, so it was 6-3 last game. So what are we looking at? Even higher scoring game right now? Like, what's going on? And 32 seconds after both Penguins goals. So yeah, definitely that power play gave him some momentum. Come on, boys. Pittsburgh has all the momentum right now. Come on, skate, boys. Come on, off. Got a guy coming up. Come on, Hayes. Nice save. Okay, hopefully it's not one of those games where the backup goaltender steals the game for them. Yeah, both teams looking really sloppy defensively. Yeah, definitely. No one picked up Tanev on the back check right there, too. Yeah, no one picked him up, and Hart just gave up a juicy rebound. Another penalty. Very undisciplined right now. And also some breaking news out of Major League Baseball. Corey Kluber signs with the Yankees. You heard it here, right here on the Flyers Watch Party on TPL. It was enjoyable at first, but now it's starting to get ugly. It's starting to get really ugly. Penguins have all the momentum, and the Flyers are a little bit frustrated. Very action-packed first period. Definitely nowhere close to the low-scoring game everyone thought it was going to be. But it's actually pretty close to what Dibe said. Dibe said 4-3. So maybe we can get that. Yep. I agree with you, Bobby. Calm down. Gotta calm down. Yeah, they got momentum right now. That power play helped them. I'm sure Jari getting pulled threw a spark under him, saying, "Hey boys, we gotta pick it up." Basically, if the Flyers don't take that penalty, maybe this is not happening. But never know. Chris Dunn says 7-5 Flyers. If only.
No matter how you choose to file, Block has your back.
Flyers 3, Penguins 2. Sets on the power play. Taco Bell take. Consecutive games played. Claude Giroux and Matt Provorov. Lockett stepped there 3.
Chris says 13-11 Flyers. I really hope it doesn't get to that standpoint because that would be a very frustrating game. Very entertaining on a high scoring standpoint, but very frustrating because it's 13-11. Yeah, Hart penalty kill has to come up huge right here. Hart has to come up huge too. He's got to slow things down. And what's also hurting too, you don't have Couturier out there, so that definitely hurts the penalty kill a little bit. So definitely you're going to be seeing guys double shifting. You're definitely going to be seeing guys like Hayes double shifting, maybe Konechny double shifting. Who knows? It just sucks because no one knows why Couturier went off the bench.
Really important penalty kill right here. Pittsburgh all kinds of momentum. Flyers want to shut them down, try to get the first period initial relief.
Marino moves up, got himself a nice 6-year contract earlier in the month. He was very high on.
Come on, push it up. Come on. Skate.
Rodriguez was there first. Rodriguez whipping into the Philadelphia zone from the red line.
Oh, God. Nice. Yeah. One thing the Flyers defense has been struggling with, leaving guys wide open. That's one thing that, and like I said, the first few games, there's going to be rust. Like I said, no preseason. There was no preseason games. There's definitely going to be a lot of rust. Like it's a game of adjustments, an entire game of adjustments. But Flyers kill off this penalty. Let's get some momentum going. Try to get Pittsburgh to cool off. Just get out of the period. It's offside.
You'll probably see a lot of that early on here this season. This team is start to get into defensive.
Come on, boys. 2 minutes left. Let's get out of this period.
The toughest part of the game to find is how the offense is going.
The intensity is there, the work ethic's there, the execution for all teams just a little bit off from that execution in terms of defensive check.
Come on, boys. Let's get a late one right here. Stop passing it. Just take the shot. Connecting. You have 2 goals in this game from scoring. Come on. 2 goals in this game from scoring. What the hell am I saying? Ooh, what a clapper. Up here comes the Penguins. A little bit of a rush. Oof, but just wide. Come on, take the puck, boys. Nice save, Hart. Get a whistle. Why aren't you holding it? Penalty. Another Flyers penalty. Flyers are frustrated right now. That's not good. Late power play for the Penguins. Yeah, Chris Coots is definitely key, but if he goes down, bring Frost in and bump up Hayes. We just gotta find out what's wrong with Couturier. Maybe he comes back in the next period. You just don't know yet. Nicholas Aube-Kubel to the box for cross-checking. Penguins going to the power play. Late 57 seconds left. Got to be more disciplined, boys. Can't be doing this stupid crap. Wow, it was 3-0, and then I come back from dinner. Then it's 3-2. Yeah, that happens, Mark. Nicholas Albe-Kubel took a stupid cross check. Understand he's trying to clear the crease, but you don't cross check someone. Right in front of the net against. Okay, nice save, Hart. Get it out. Yep. The McMason. Yep. You have too many power plays for the Penguins right now. They already scored on one of. Jesus Christ, boys, come on! Skating all around us right now. Chris blames Mark for coming back. Come on, boy. There you go. Come on, skate easy. You can just kill the rest of the period off. Okay, boys, period over. 3-2 Flyers. Penguins still have over a little bit of a minute left of power play time. Little chippy, too. Very chippy. Yeah, so what are your thoughts, boys? Thoughts on the period right there? I feel like somebody sneezed. Chris telling Mark, you can never leave, never, even if there is a fire. So Mark leaving was the reason why the Penguins scored 2 goals. Yep. So, first intermission, first period underway. 5 goals total were scored. Jeez. Thank you, Chris, for saying bless you. So Travis Konechny gets the first 2 goals for the Flyers, 1 on the power play, 1 even strength. Ivan Provorov gets the 3rd Flyers goal, but then the Penguins directly right after that. Flyers take a power play, Crosby scores, and then 32 seconds right after a Tanev scores. So, close game. And of course, when I have to sneeze, I go into sneezing fits. Yep. I agree. Yep, we got careless. Once Jarry got pulled, the Smith came back, and the Flyers took that penalty. The Penguins got all the momentum. The Flyers were playing lazy. They were taking stupid penalties. They got to clean it up. And I think AV is going to let them know it. Like, okay, boys, we played like a really good half of a period. The last half was complete garbage. Can't be doing that. He's definitely going to lay it to them, though. I trust AV. And hopefully we can find out what's wrong with Couturier. Hopefully he comes back next period. Hopefully there's just some type of information. Because, we just don't know what happened. Yeah, just... I guess, what are your thoughts on, the first half of the period where the Flyers scored the 3 goals? I guess we can just, put the other half of the period to the side. What are your thoughts on Konechny scoring the 2 goals and then Provorov getting the other one? Put your comments right there in the live chat. Definitely will answer them. And definitely now my nose is stuffed right now. Oh, we have someone else joining right now. It is Tyson. How's it going, Tyson?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. I just watched a very eventful first period.
I caught some of it. I was doing quadruple screens tonight, just to go with. So, but there was enough drama on the first. I was like, I gotta hop on this thing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Flyers scored the first 3 goals, and then the Penguins literally came right after that and scored 2 goals. The Penguins had all the momentum at the end of the first period. It was Flyers. It was Konechny on the first 2 goals, then Provorov, and the Flyers just took too many penalties, way too many penalties.
Yeah, I saw the Konechny goals for sure. I saw both of them, and that was good to see. I think it's interesting. I was on, like everyone else, scrolling on Twitter as I'm watching live, and laughing because a lot of people were tweeting pretty quickly there when Jarry got pulled. Oh, it's the end of the Penguins' good 15-year run.
And then they scored 2
losses.
goals.
Yeah, that was So I was like, hold up a minute. We got to wait a little bit longer than, your old one period of play here to determine the fate of the Penguins existentially. So,
Yeah. It's like what I've been saying this the entire live stream. I feel like the Penguins are very top heavy, and you got to find a way to shut those two lines down of Crosby and Malkin. I feel like if you can shut those two guys, and we don't know what's wrong with Couturier because he left the bench in the earlier of the period, but no one knows what's wrong.
I know. I saw someone tweet something about maybe a knee, but I'm hoping that he's obviously. I think he is the best two-way center in the NHL, so I think that's something you don't want to see happen. But I've been excited to see the passion too from the Flyers in this one as well. I think they've been bringing it probably the most, and I don't know. It's fun to see the battle of Pennsylvania as the first two games.
Yeah,
I think that's an epic way to start. So it's a lot of fun.
Have you caught any of the other games that are happening right now? I know there was 3 or 4 games that started at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm watching this a little bit. So yeah, it's so interesting with these new divisions, trying to keep track of everything, and I'm still it hasn't ingrained in my head yet what's going on entirely. But last night in particular was insane. I'm excited to see what's going on in the league with a lot of young rookies in particular. Tonight for Ottawa, Tim Stützle, who was the third overall pick, made his debut tonight for Ottawa. Kirill Kaprizov, who's been on everybody's radar for years now, scored the overtime winner for Minnesota yesterday.
Yeah, he looked really good.
Yeah, I think he's going to win the Calder personally.
That's what I think too.
Yeah, he's a lot older than a lot of those other guys. So some people are like, what about Lafreniere? And I'm like, well, Lafreniere might do fine and put up 60 points, but he's not 22, 23 years old like Kaprizov is right on the verge there. So, it's just interesting too to see we're already seeing some of the effects of COVID affecting teams as well.
Yeah, Dallas with 17 players positive.
Yeah, and then Vancouver had JT Miller and Jordy Ben out for their first 2 games, and Miller's normally on their top line. And they beat Edmonton game 1, lost last night. And it's just going to be interesting to see how that plays out. That's where Ghost is on the COVID list as well right now. That's why we're not seeing him in the lineup, it would appear.
Yeah, that's they're not even saying even if he has COVID or anything like that. It's just basically he's on the list. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah, I think it's like if you've been, kind of like in workplaces right now, if you've been exposed, even you're just in protocol. So, and the fact that he's been there for a few games now, some of the guys came off, for Kapanen on the Penguins was on for game 1, and now was on the COVID list for game 1. Now he's playing in this game. So it's interesting. I don't know if it has to do with testing or what, but it appears that Ghost is at least gone. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out another week, probably, based on quarantine protocols with the 10-day thing at least now. So
yeah, I could definitely see that as a possibility. We got Chris saying right here, he's saying boo to you because you're wearing a Maple Leaf shirt, but he loves the sweater.
Hey man, this was the Adidas official from the summer when they did a clearance. They were 50% off for everything, and Canadians couldn't buy them. It was pretty funny. I had a bunch of Canadians being like, "Hey, why can't I buy these?" And I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm gonna buy one." So I did. So next time I'll wear my Taylor Hall Devils jersey and see how many Flyers fans I can make angry. So. Oh
god, yeah, you're definitely gonna make some heads turn right there. We got Steven commenting right here. TK could have had the first natural hat trick for the Flyers since the 85 playoffs versus the Rangers. Honestly, I honestly don't know that stat. I don't know the natural I know the natural hat trick. You're scoring exactly 3 goals in a row, but I'm not sure when the last Flyer to score a natural hat trick. Then we also got a comment right here from Bobby saying, when are these teams going to start wearing their reverse retros? And that's weird too, because I think the league told them they have to wear them a minimum or maximum of 6 times or something like that. They're not even wearing them that much.
Did the Oilers wear them in their first game?
The Oilers wore their alternate jersey the first 2 games.
Okay, so it wasn't even it wasn't a reverse retro. I was doing a double take on that too. I was like, wait, was that the retro? But no, you're right. My guess is that they'll do it more at the midway point.
Yeah. Yeah, I
don't know
saw
why, though.
I saw Calgary. They've released their jersey schedule. I don't even think they're wearing their jersey until like February or something like that. So you won't see
Man.
Blasty until February.
They're sold out of a lot of them. I was trying to get Matthews
They are.
on a couple different places, and they had a sale on them, but they had everything but like extra small or something crazy like that. So I did not. I'm too fat for extra small, so I did not get one.
Yeah, yeah. I wear the size 60 in Adidas, so I'm just like, come on, like you gotta make more sizes in this.
I know. I think this is an XL, I think, and I like my jerseys bigger anyway.
Yeah,
So
I prefer to have more of that space.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby's saying right. Bobby's saying right here, I don't get mad over teams that are relevant. So wear the Devils all you want.
That's an accurate assumption. I'm not a fan at all. I'm just a Taylor Hall fan. So.
And then Chris says Maple Leafs make for good toilet paper while camping.
I mean, you're not wrong. In terms of Maple Leafs fans, I adhere to how I tend to be attracted to nihilism in philosophy, and I blame being born into a third generation Maple Leafs family as such.
Oh.
So my great grandmother literally used to take stats on the radio on paper in the 60s and 50s and so I used to sit with her sometimes in a nursing home. She was in her 90s, and she'd just be like, the newspaper has the stats wrong. She'd be taking her own shot counts and everything, and you kind of inadvertently fall into it. And my dad's watching the game tonight as well in Canada, and so it was really funny to talk to him because they all know that they curse me, and I'm cursing my son currently. He's got Leafs everything, Leafs jersey, Leafs bedspread, and he's going to be in this curse as well. So I don't.
He's going the whole John Tavares route.
Oh yeah, he's got everything. Yeah, he's Leafs everything. Bedspread, everything on the wall, you name it. But I'm very realistic with him. I'm like, buddy, we've never won. We probably won't. So I'm 40-some years, so I'm very realistic about it. I take all the jokes in stride. I'm like, absolutely, I love hockey, and I have every reason to not be a Leafs fan, but I cannot get away from it. So,
yeah,
the hate is warranted for real.
Yeah, I can. I feel that pain right there with the Flyers not winning since '75. Like, don't the Flyers and the Leafs have the two longest cup droughts now in the NHL?
Well, and then the Blues it was the Blues until they won. Yeah, Canucks are pretty close too, but I believe it's those two. But in terms of the Flyers, at least you've been to the finals. We haven't been to the finals since '67.
Jeez.
So that's half the issue.
That's just like so bizarre. Like since '67, you haven't made a final since. Like,
no, I mean at least the Flyers came pretty dang close at multiple occasions, But for the Leafs in particular, and then even now, like I'm curious to see, this year was hey, our analytics skill over everything philosophy. We're gonna kind of buck that a little bit and add size and some grit with Thornton, Simmons, and Bogosian. And it's kind of like a little bit of a tweak there. But even then, like, I'm still kind of like, sure, we might win, like, I don't know, 30 games of the 56 season or 35, and still lose in the first round to whoever we have to play. Like, that's just seemingly what we're doing at the moment.
We got from Ammo right here saying Coots may have a hurt shoulder. So hopefully it's not that big of a situation right there. Then we got another comment right here from Bobby saying, if the Leafs don't win a cup in the next 3 years, they are the biggest disappointment in recent years. So much talent on that team. Would you agree with that, Tyson?
Yeah. I mean, we also did that whole thing too, where if you see the Lightning, the Lightning always bridge their young guys off of entry level. And we threw basically the equivalent of NHL max contract at Matthews and Marner. And so basically we have $40 million tied up in 4 players, literally.
Yep.
Right now. And so, and we only have 4 years left of Matthews on the contract. And it won't be surprising at all if he leaves via free agency at that point.
I won't be surprised either.
Nope. Yeah. I think it's more if he fell into it. He got first overall pick, and I love the guy, but I don't think he's going to stick after that. So I think our window is real short. So I think they're right. I'm like, 3-4 years, and then we're we're in rebuild mode again and taking another swing at something.
We got another comment right here from Emma saying, "I have a '67 Maple Leafs jersey." You do?
I will pay you $50 for it.
He'll pay you $50. He'll pay you $50 for it, Dad. And then we got a comment right here from Steven saying the game changed Lou Lamb didn't. The game changed and Lou Lamoriello didn't, and it's been awful ever since for the Devils, and it can stay that way.
Hey, it's funny is that he's doing it with the Islanders. He just gave another fourth liner a 4-year contract.
He did.
So yeah, he gave Matt Martin a 4-year contract.
And how much did he sign Barzell to? Was it like a 3-year contract or something like that?
Yeah, for 7. It was really strange. You're like, what now? You're paying your fourth line left winger who probably won't play all the games $1.5 million for the next 4 years. Very, I don't know. I mean, Lou's like in his 70s at this point, so it is what it is.
And Steven also saying the best Flyers Leaf moment is the Roenick overtime goal in the 2004 Eastern Conference semifinals.
Yes. I was 16 years old, and that was the closest I came to crying.
2004, I had to be like 6 years old. I don't remember that. I was too young to remember that.
Yeah, no, I was way too upset about that one.
You got Bobby talking about the Roenick celebration after the goal. And then Bobby also mentioning he would love to see Toronto and Buffalo win a cup. That would be cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's funny is I'm supposed to hate the Sabres myself as a Leafs fan, but I've always kind of secretly had this respect for them. I used to really follow them in the Drury Briere days when I was their 1-2 punch, and I was a big Michael Pekka fan back in the day. Obviously, Hasek is he's one of my favorite goalies of all time. He was just insane. So Buffalo has some of the best sports fans. Shout out to my guy Guy, whose literally name is Guy, who's from Buffalo, who have also been in a long drought. We can add Buffalo to those teams from early 70s that have yet to win a championship and have just a rabid fan base. I mean, the year they were tanking, if you look at their TV numbers, they were better than all but 3 U.S. markets. And the year they were tanking, I think they had seven different starting goaltenders that year, and they still were top 5 in March. So what does that tell you, right?
That's how dedicated their fan base is.
Yeah, I think that they're deserving of all the love.
Yeah, it's I feel really bad for Buffalo fans because they just endured so much misery from the Sabres to the Buffalo Bills. Thankfully, the Bills are good right now. Hopefully, Buffalo does turn a page in the next year or so. But it's just I want to say I feel bad for them, but I said I felt bad about Islanders fans for how bad they were, and now the Islanders fans are some of the most cockiest fans in the league. So I kind of regret saying that.
Yes, I know. I was feeling that way because I have all these old memorabilia from the 80s Islanders when they were winning, between them and the Oilers. I collected a bunch of that stuff. And, Mike Bossy is one of the best players of all time that if he hadn't gotten hurt, I think would have, I think we'd be talking with Ovechkin's goal scoring records. We'd be talking about Bossy and Ovechkin pretty similarly if Bossy had managed to play more than 10 seasons. So I always felt for Islanders fans, especially in the 90s and early 2000s, with all their mess. But I'm especially I don't know now, especially after the Tavares stuff, they act like Garth Snow was the best GM ever, and he just gave Tavares everything to work with, and Tavares just laughed and betrayed everybody. It was dude, you gave him nothing for how long? And then you were mad when he went home to where he slept in his Leafs jammies and hugged his little whatever his name is, the Leafs polar bear mascot under his arm. Come on.
Welcome back, Dives.
I officially made it. What have I missed? I literally have. I have not seen a second. I just got done doing a podcast on WandaVision. Now I'm here, baby. Let's go Flyers.
So to summarize the first period for you. So the Flyers opened up with 3 goals on the board, a power play goal. Well, 2 of the first goals were by Travis Konechny. Your third goal was by Ivan Provorov, but then literally directly after that, the Flyers got so undisciplined, took way too many penalties, and the Penguins scored 2 goals in the span of 32 seconds. So it's a 3-2 game.
Sounds a lot like the playoffs. Okay.
And right now it's a little scary situation because Couturier in the first period was not on the bench, so we don't know what's wrong with him. He may have something to do with his shoulder. So we don't know if he's on the ice right now. So we have to see at the start of this period.
God, that'd be terrible.
Yeah.
You can't lose your best 2-way player, man. All
And
right.
on a short season like this, every game matters. So
Yeah, man. How you doing, Tyson?
I'm good. We were just making fun of the Islanders.
Yeah,
I mean,
just missed it.
we can go down that whole division and just make fun of every team if we wanted to.
I mean, how much trash talk can Flyers fans talk on the island on the Islanders?
I don't know. I mean, even Leafs fans can. I mean, it's I don't know.
Oof. Bad news. Couturier is not on the bench to start the period.
What's going on? He was not on the bench.
He left the first period early. Wasn't on the bench.
Did play. He did play.
He started the beginning of the game, but like when the Flyers went on their first power play, he wasn't there.
That's great.
And now the Penguins have a minute power play to start this period, and now there's another penalty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is this
Penguins going on the penalty? So 4-on-4 action right here.
nice?
Crystal Tang penalty.
I just realized today he was 34 years old.
Who? Crystal Tang?
Yeah.
Jeez, I did not know that.
God, Sidney
Finally
Crosby scored again.
Yeah, he did.
Come on, man.
It's expected at this point. So Chris Coyle in our chat predicted Konechny would score and Crosby would score. So he basically got his prediction right. But our prediction of it being a low scoring game is basically off the floor at this point.
All right, Provy got a goal. JVR, Jacob assist. TK, it's good to see him get on. Another JVR assist. Who was the other? Wait, he has 2 goals?
Yeah, Konechny has 2 goals.
All right.
Yeah, both typical TK goals too.
Yep.
Just like right out front, just grinding.
Yeah. Power play was tic-tac-toe. The other goal, Patrick drove the net, and Konechny just put the rebound in. And Provorov, it was a very nice feed from Voracek, and he just fired it in. And it made the Penguins pull Jari, so now DeSmith's in the net for them.
Oh, sorry, I'm a little late.
Oh, good. Flyers on the power play right
No,
now.
I'm gonna be in and out as well. I gotta go again in a second, but I'm gonna try to be back again at some point. See how this goes. So, have you seen the wonderfulness that is Eric Gustafson?
Yes, I have.
know, right?
Where like
How's
2
he
seconds
play?
he looks like Wayne Gretzky, and the next second you're like, oh, but you can't play any defense whatsoever.
Isn't that Shane Gossip here? Like, isn't that the same guy?
No,
They're basically the same player.
no, but literally, Gustafson is worse in defense as Gus is fair though. Like a few years ago, he got 60-some points for the Blackhawks, and everyone was like, "Why wasn't he in consideration for the Norris Trophy?"
Because he
you're
was
like,
terrible defensively.
Did you watch him play? It's like his style of defense is let guy go by me, try to chase him because I'm fast, sort of, and then I still get beat. So
Coots has played 45 seconds. That's really concerning.
yeah, I think he played 1 shift and got hurt.
Yeah, they're saying it could be a shoulder issue. I don't know why I can't pronounce that.
How's Patrick been? I've been paying attention the last 2. I watched the other game.
Patrick looks good. Patrick looked good. He was the primary setup on the Konechny goal on the second one.
Yeah, so when I scouted him when he was 16 and 17, and he was one of the few players I've seen. He used to use everybody on the ice, like all the players, no matter when the game was. Like on the power play, he used their defenseman. I remember just seeing that when he was 16, just passing the puck to defensemen in ways that were just crazy. And it's good to see him like actually be healthy and maybe be able to do that now. It's been such a long time.
Yeah, penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5.
All right, I'll be back in a bit. Hopefully, second intermission.
Gotcha. We'll see you there, Tyson.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we Flyers gotta shake it up a little bit. They were really undisciplined at the end of the first.
So who replaced Coots? What are we looking at?
Right now, you're just looking at people taking double shifting. I would assume Hayes is double shifting. Guys like maybe Lawton double shifts. Maybe even Patrick double shifts. So you got to expect that.
Okay.
2-on-1 for the Penguins.
So what happened? They just like fell off a cliff.
Ooh, nice save. Both teams have looked terrible defensively.
Okay. Oh man, that Coots though, that like they cannot lose Sean Couturier. I know they're deep. They need Coots.
They do. Just hopefully they took him out like right before it got any worse.
Yeah. He's got a nice 2-day break here too, so hopefully it's not too
does.
big. Oh my God, what a save! Woo! Stick save or something? I don't know.
Come on, boys, let's get it up.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we gotta pick up the pace definitely right here.
What's up, Coyle? What's going on, Coyle? You know, my man Amadeo, he lives right next to you.
Come on, boys, get it up. Come on, Scotty. Nice save.
Have you ever been to Stogie Joe's?
I have been to Stogie Joe's. Nice save, Hearts. Ooh, this is so many defensive breakdowns. They look terrible. My father compared it. It looks like a beer league game right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. They're leaving so many people wide open. Jesus. Shots are 15-9 in favor of the Penguins.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, Carter Hart. Thank you, Carter Hart.
Yeah.
All right. I've only seen like 4 minutes of this game, and I'm already like super
stressing out. Come on, boys.
Oh, my God.
Gotta wake up, boys.
Woo. Coyle says that's my place of business. Chris Dunn says Hart is playing big.
Yeah, Hearts had to come up big in this game.
So the Flyers had the first 3 goals? You said they were up 3-0?
They were up 3-0. Then, like, as soon after that goal happened, Pittsburgh pulled their goalie for the backup, and then they went right down the ice, and the Flyers took a penalty. And the Penguins had the momentum ever since.
Man, Flyers have destroyed Jerry, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the Smith has come up big for them. Hayes had a breakaway. He couldn't score on it.
Is it Jari or Jerry?
It's Jari, I think, for them.
Jari?
But right now it's Casey the Smith as their backup.
You just need Kevin Hayes to score a goal. That way we know we're going to win.
Hopefully. Oh, man, that was a nice save right there. Somehow he couldn't bury that.
Get it out of the zone. Come on, Flyers. There you go.
Like in Carter Hart's new mask. He's got anti-venom on his new mask.
Does he really?
Yep.
Awesome.
Well, get it in deep. There you go.
Oh, man, what a save by Hart with a stick.
So I wonder, who's playing on the first line with connecting Lindblom? Almost another 2-on-1 right here, boys. Why are the defensemen pushing up so much?
Voracek?
I'm trying to see who's playing center for them. Oh, my God, another turnover. Oh, Patrick's playing with them.
Oh, wow.
Come on, TK. Oh, J-Bear, come on. It's a nice turnover right there.
The pace of this game is wild.
Yeah, the pace is all over the place. It's an exciting game, but it's stressful.
Yes. I just got here. I'm already like, I already lost all my hair. So no, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Steven put a good point right here on that second goal by the Penguins. Kevin Hayes was late in the back check. Oh,
and Carter Hart gave up a juicy rebound too. So it's like I blame more on Hayes for leaving the guy wide open.
I feel like that's what Carter Hart's always been good at. Like, he doesn't give rebounds like that. He kind of swallows up a lot of the shots.
It's the one good thing about Hart. When he does make a mistake, he doesn't faze him, which is good. He's got that tough mentality.
Yep. He's had like a psychologist since he's been like 14 years old or something like crazy. Something crazy.
Probably. Well, boys. This period is going a lot quicker though. Hence because there was 5 goals scored in the first, but
Steven says we're playing second period possum again. And Coyle says, do they not have anyone at the game that does updates?
Yes, the media is there, but like no one just knew anything about it because no one knew Couture was off the bench at that point. Like no one knows what happened.
Hopefully we'll know by post game.
I would hope so. Come on, boys, get up. Come on, Kevin. Stay with it. Just battle. You gotta battle it, boys. Jesus. Yeah, you can definitely tell Gustafson defensively. Come on, Kevin.
Whew.
Penalty. Flyers going to the power play.
Did they have any power play goals today?
The first one by Konechny.
Love it.
It was a great play too. It was Giroux to Voracek to Konechny.
My goodness! Oh, oh. The opportunities are there, guys. Let's go! Oh my God, this game's so stressful. I can't handle this.
It's always funny because you're on like a 30-second delay and you just get the late reaction.
Oh man.
I'm gonna continue to check the Twitterverse just to see if there's any other updates.
Yes. Guys, in the comments, if you see any updates, also let us know. All right, so playtime. What are they on the season so far? Like 3, like 5?
3 and 5 on the power play, I think, right now.
Nice.
So apparently, Gritty and he was naked in the one is like stand that he was in. He was dressed as a rat for some reason. You got someone posting on Twitter, Malkin is a douche.
Gritty's like the quagmire of the mascot universe. If you ever seen Family Guy.
Yeah.
Pino is not going to tolerate this crap from Gustafson much longer.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to call him out.
Yeah, he's definitely going to. That's why it's like such a big blow losing Matt Niskanen, just because you lose that big piece that played with Provorov.
Yep.
And
who started with Provy today? Was it?
It was Braun still.
Braun? All right.
Yep.
How's Phil doing today?
I would say the defensive core just as a whole is not playing that good, just because they're giving up way too many chances. Provorov's look good because he scored the goal. And what are we doing, boys? Jesus.
And Pittsburgh's out hitting the Flyers 16-9.
Yep. Come on, boys. There's a power play. Come on.
Come on, Patrick. Come on, Patrick. Let's go.
Jesus Christ. Nice save.
I love how they still do the Pico power play in the game. That's terrific.
Come on, boys. We can't keep turning the puck over. We got a Flyers chant going right here. I like it from the automated crowd.
Feels like we're watching like shorthanded hockey or something. Like
we are.
Like 4-on-4, but it's not.
Okay. Got a face off again. Nice shot there by Gustafson.
Who is on the power play right now? Who's on power play 1 for the Flyers?
Right. I think it was Konechny, Hayes, Giroux, Provorov, and I forget who else was on the first power play unit. We can see it right. I'm going to see it right here. So that's definitely. Oh, Lindblom's on power play 1 now. So Lindblom is replacing Couture on power play 1.
Okay.
Come on, refs, just drop the puck. Win the face-off, G. There you go.
What's a good website to get my daughter a good Carter Hart jersey?
Yeah, I would definitely check out the Wells Fargo Center store online, maybe even at NHL.com. You can even check on eBay. There's this guy that I like looking up. His name is Ben H Sports. He has good deals on his jerseys. You probably find a Flyers jersey right there. Maybe one has Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, TK.
Oh, come on, Flyers.
Yeah.
Just sloppy. Oh, who's hurt?
I have no idea.
Tanev?
And offside. Little sloppiness. Very sloppy. Just don't understand how you go from scoring 3 goals and now you're just looking bad. Ooh, he took that shot off the foot.
Well, how many leads did the Flyers give up in the playoffs? So many.
Yeah.
I feel like they were up 3-0. All of a sudden, it's a 3-2 game.
Ooh. Tanev took that block right. Okay, he's back. Tanev's back on the bench.
All right. It's one of those games that's going to be up to Carter Hart again for sure.
Yeah, this game's going to definitely be up to Hart. Why are we back passing?
Oh, my God. I took it right on the foot.
Nice defensive.
Oh, man, if that was me, like, I don't think I could move. Like, Tanev got just destroyed on the foot. Oh, my God.
Jesus.
All right. That hurts to look at for Tanex. All right, come on, Flyers. Power play's over.
Some of us just look like we're stuck in the mud.
Yeah, I don't like this up and down game. This is like pond hockey shit. But that's just too sloppy. I can't. My heart can't take this.
You might feel the need to show it off. When it becomes standard.
The-
Come by the Volkswagen dealer today and use the sporty driver-inspired 2021 Jetta S for just $149 a month.
Sports centers, are you ready?
Let's see.
All right. All right. The Flyers need to like slow down, control the pace. Like this is wild. This is absolutely wild. Steven says, "Got to take his son to bed." I hear you, dude. I know what that's like. Although I have a daughter. NAK just got so scared he left the puck go. Jesus.
Okay, so someone posted a little video clip of Couture's last shift. He took a pretty hit into the boards, so maybe it could be his shoulder.
All right. Well,
and yeah, now people are commenting they should put in the automated crowd noise when the Flyers fans scream "shoot."
Your family has a wide range of personalities, and so does ours. Meet the Volkswagen family of SUVs.
well, I guess the main question is if Gustafson's not the guy, is there anybody on the trade market that the Flyers could target, like a right defenseman? Like
That's gonna be tough.
really?
Right now they have in salary cap they have 2 point something in cap space left.
Okay.
And just right now, with it's gonna be tough for them. I'm definitely gonna think defenseman is gonna be what they're looking for in the trade market this year. It's just gonna be a question on what they're gonna do with it.
All right.
Oh, they have some frontline workers there at the game in that one little section.
That's awesome.
One with a face off. Yeah, win these puck battles, boys. On Proby.
Yeah, I think we were pretty happy with Gustafson in game 1.
Yeah.
Game 2, we're all missing Matt Niskanen, I guess. And we talked about this last game.
Yeah.
New York, but he's not able, right?
No, he's still playing for college. You never know. When his college season ends, if he does sign his entry level contract, you could see him at the end of the season.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was because a lot of sometimes when college players, when they do eventually come into the league and they sign their entry level contract, they can play at the end of the season.
Okay.
So you never know. You could see Cam York. Yeah, and that goal by Crosby was a very lucky bounce.
Oh, really? I haven't
Yeah.
seen anything from the first period.
They'll show the replay a little bit for you. Yeah.
What?
Shots.
That's a BS goal, man.
Yeah, shots are currently 20-12 in favor of Pittsburgh.
Yikes, man.
Shots this period are 6-3 in favor of Pittsburgh. You got a guy trailing.
Sanheim, Myers, and Hag all have pedigree. Man, it sucks that Phil Myers is not performing as good. That's my guy. I would love to see him step up.
Yeah. This is definitely going to be a learning curve year for those two.
I mean, that's expected. It's all right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, good save.
And Chris, for these updates on Couturier, that's mainly because the Flyers aren't saying anything right now. I think the reporters right now, they're sitting all in the bleachers, so right now they don't know anything. Because no one knew Couturier left. Everyone didn't notice that until the first power play happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now we're having trouble even getting up the neutral zone. Oof. Come on, push on that. Come on. Why is he trying to drop pass like that so much? Come on, TK.
What was my prediction here? 4-3?
You said 4-3, so we're close to that prediction. Very close.
I also said Patrick would get 2 goals.
Yeah, you did.
That's not possible now. Oh, get it!
Nice save. Wow, come on, boys.
Man, it's up and down.
This is very back and forth.
My goodness.
And this is why I also said I can just never count the Penguins out of the season, until you truly know they're done.
This is the exact opposite of that Islanders series.
Mm-hmm. Highly offensive.
Yeah, it's the 180.
Yeah, right. Right now, what I'm seeing is they're trying to do a lot of these stretch passes, and it's just not working. They got to adapt, and there's a penalty. Penalty for slashing. Who was it on? I think it's against the Flyers. Oh, is he calling 2 penalties? We got slash. That's a slash. No. Penguins going to the power play.
Great.
Walton to the box for slashing. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, really, really, really undisciplined this game.
This game's intense. All right. Penguins had 4 power play opportunities.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, that last half of the first period, the Flyers were just coughing penalty after penalty.
Oh.
Come on, boys. You gotta stop taking these stupid penalties. Get it out. And especially not having Couturier for the penalty kills is crucial. Nice work. Oh, wow. Farabee's on the penalty kill because Lawton's in the box. Come on, come on, come on. Why are we trying to center it?
Oh my God.
Put it in. Ooh, getting some shorty chances. I like it.
Short-handed.
Michael Roth and Oscar Lindblom getting some chances right there.
I'm fairly certain that's the jersey that I'm going to get my daughter.
Which one?
The black.
Oof.
Like a black heart jersey. Like a little tiny one.
Nice.
Yeah, they're so cool.
Boys, let's kill the rest of this off.
Bring back Prism. I was really young with Prism.
Oh, Penguins. Oh, 4-on-4 hockey. Penguins just took a penalty.
They weren't playing 4-on-4 before?
No, this is a chippy game. Oh, my goodness. Ooh. Freaking elbowed him in the head. What are you doing there, McCann? What is that? Freaking elbow straight to the damn head. Well, we got a 4-on-4 action for 45 seconds. It's the same thing for the Penguins. They're being undisciplined, too. So they're kind of stabbing themselves in the foot, too.
Ooh, that looked painful.
Come on, G, you got to win the face-off.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
There we go, G. Come on. There we go.
Is it raining? Oh, wow.
Come on, Phil. Blocked. It was a waste of a shot. Come on, push. Yeah, G's stay with a G. He's at the end of a shift. 1 second left, and the Flyers have 1:15 on the power play if they get control of the damn puck. This will be the 5th Flyers power play. Come on, boys. And back pass. Come on, Jake. Having trouble in transition.
They just got on the power play for me.
Come on, get the face off. There you go. Yeah, Bobby, definitely that can get looked. I think all hits to the head get looked from the player's safety, so you never know what would happen. It's probably not going to be suspension worthy, though. Maybe he gets a fine, but that's really the only thing I think he'll get. Got to win these face-offs, boys. Jesus Christ.
Didn't the Phillies get Kluber? What's going on here?
The Yankees got Kluber.
Did they really?
Yes.
All right, never mind then.
But speaking of the Phillies offer JT, the rumor is they have offered him a 5-year contract worth $100 million. That's what they offered him.
Mick Mason says, "What is the score? The score is 3-2. It's been pond hockey here in the second period. Just back and forth hockey. Very stressful. Lots of power plays. Lots of sloppy. What a save! Glove save by Carter Hart. But I just got here in the second period. I'm already stressed out. Dunder Dude, one of our regs. What's going on, Dunder Dude? Not a big hockey guy, but I stopped in and say hi. This is at least it's entertaining. So somewhat to say is entertaining. But it is
turnover. Come on, boys.
Back and forth hockey here tonight.
Come on, skate up. Come on.
There's all the makings of a Penguins Flyers classic here in the third period.
McMason says he stopped watching when it was 3-0.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, Chris, I agree with you. The drop pass they do on the power play entry is kind of annoying because it majority never works for them. They struggle so much on their entries. They need to find a way to fix that. Because it's weird. That's been something they've been doing everyone since Dave Haxall was the head coach. Come on, skate. Jesus. We can't get any consistent pressure. You gotta wake up, boys. I understand Couture is not in the game, but that shouldn't be the reason why you're getting completely outplayed. Come on, skate. Come on, Santa. I like that.
Thunder Dude says, I plan on getting more into the sport.
Nice.
Good time, man. Flyers.
2-1-1 for the Penguins. Nice play.
Flyers have a lot of really young talent coming up through the pipeline. It's a really good time to be a Flyers fan.
Gee, just try to set up for a clapper. He just got blocked.
Uh,
Ooh. Man, if G got that shot off, no telling what could have happened. Okay, a minute and a half left in this period. Let's just get out of it.
Nice block. Nice stick. Oh! I just saw the G. I saw the G block. He wanted that so bad.
All right, see you, McMason. It was fun having you on the stream. Hopefully the Flyers win for you.
Good night, man. Go Flyers, baby.
Why are we just throwing the puck out in the open areas? Come on, skate. Come on. Got stuck on the ref. Why are we just throwing the puck everywhere, boys? This is annoying. like they're literally just throwing the puck everywhere, hoping someone's going to get it. That's not going to work. Come on, with the turnovers. Another 2-on-1. That block. Nice Proby. Jesus Christ. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Get out of the period. Period over. Still 3-2 game. Oh boy. Hart coming up clutch.
Got lucky there with like 18 seconds left.
Yeah. Hart is coming up big for us tonight.
He's lined up. Later, McMason. Have a good night. All right. Flyers up 3-2 here at the end of the second period, heading into intermission. What's the biggest takeaway so far? It's got to be the sloppy play.
Yeah,
it's got to be the lack of defense.
Sloppy play, lack of defense. It's literally just anyone's game at this point. But Carter Hart's coming up big for us.
Nice.
You know what I just realized, too? I haven't ate a slice of pizza since the start of the game, so I'm going to do that.
From my end, all you've been doing is eating pizza. Anyway, at least they get out of that period. It's not very good.
Yeah.
Too many turnovers, too many outman rushes. Thank you, Carter Hart. That was stressful. I just got here at the start of the second period. I'm already stressed out. I don't even know what the first period was like.
Yes. See, like Mark, like that's going to be the key for like the first so many games of the season. Like, since you don't have preseason to start off before the actual regular season starts, a lot of these games are probably going to look like this, just very sloppy, just a bunch of there's like so many high scoring games the past couple of days. That's probably the reason why for no preseason games. So that you're good. This is probably what's going to be expected over the first like maybe 3, 4, 5 games.
Glass half full kind of attitude. At least they're up a goal.
Yep.
You know, at least they're up a goal. Oh, that was brutal to watch.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Ottawa has 4 goals today. Oh, geez. Wait, is Ottawa beating Toronto right now, or is like a close game right there? Because I would assume Tyson wouldn't be happy about that.
Man, that guy lives and dies hockey.
I feel so bad for him because he's a Maple Leafs fan.
He is like the basketball me with hockey. Like if there was G League basketball, I would be watching that too. I just love basketball junkie. I just love to watch that stuff. And I know Tyson loves to watch like random ass games like college and like all that stuff.
Yeah. I'll be the guy that's like at 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night watching like San Jose Sharks versus the Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah,
like
cool, that's cool. Bobby Stevens says, no one's skating. There's no energy. Everyone's going for a walk in the park. Unreal.
Yeah. It's just sloppy.
Yep.
Oh, it's 4-2 Ottawa right now.
Would you say Carter Hart's the player of the game so far?
Yes. I would, if like everything didn't turn into this situation, I would have said Travis Konechny, but Carter Hart has been the guy stealing the game for us.
I'm impressed with your food game so far this this season, man. You had the Philly special. Now you got pizza. Like, what would Game 3 say? Like,
oof.
Probably like a calzone or something.
Calzone. Who knows? One day it could be some good old pasta. You never know. It could be even something as simple as maybe like a peanut butter jelly. You never know.
Yo, man, that always has a spot. My daughter loves those Uncrustable peanut butter jelly. Those are so good.
It's weird. I've never actually had it Uncrustable before, but I was just like, I could just make my own sandwich.
We give those to her for lunch, and I might eat half of that.
Yeah, so Chris, since you're from this area, it's Uncle Oogie's, right? This is where the pizza's from.
Getting outshot 24-13.
Mm-hmm.
What was it after the first period?
Well, I think it was like 15-8, maybe, or something like that.
Pittsburgh?
I think so, yeah.
Yo, we've got London joining. What's going on, London? Talk to us about the Flyers fans in London. What's that like? Let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really cool, man. Thanks for joining. Coyle says their Stromboli is amazing.
Yeah, their bowling buns are good. It's like you'll ask for bowling buns. They're just like many Strombolis. They're good.
Sounds amazing.
And as I look above my computer, I just see my cat laying upside down on my father's work chair. You okay there, buddy? I see your one eye is open.
Cora says, go to the bar Passyunk Ave in London. It's like a Philly bar. All right. BRB.
Gotcha. Oh wait, wait, are you a Penguins fan, man? Come on, why do we always attract the Penguins fans? But hey, welcome to the channel regardless. I hate the Penguins, but but I respect them. So I respect the Penguins, but I do also hate them. But the certain fan bases I don't respect are definitely like the Devils fan base or the Islanders fan base. I don't respect those guys because they're just way too cocky. Yeah, so getting closer and closer, I guess, towards the third period. So I guess besides the obvious, like what the Flyers need to do, I guess to conceal a victory right here, or seal off a victory, I should say. I want to know your thoughts, guys, because this is definitely going to be a really stress-inducing third period. I don't think it's going to be anything like it's definitely not going to be like Wednesday's third period, without a doubt.
First of all, no. There's no such thing as a nice Pittsburgh Penguins fan. Get out of here. Go. Get out. It sucks.
Oh, wait, he's not a Pittsburgh fan.
Oh, he's not a Pittsburgh fan? I was like...
He says, no, he's not. You can shout out me and my Flyers boys in the UK.
Oh, man, I hate the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're right up there with Dallas. They're right up there with the worst of the worst.
Boston fans, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And Dunder just said it's never a live stream without a mixed crowd. especially during like basketball or football or something like that. That's when you're definitely going to get the mixed crowd.
Yep.
Bobby says he loves checking in on Hot Take Hockey when the Leafs are down.
Where's Tyson when you need him?
He's probably going to come back when the when the period ends for them.
Mark says, this is when I miss a good old fight to spark the Flyers. Don't boo this man. I will boo him. But now I know he's not a Pittsburgh Penguins fan. I was making a drink in my kitchen. I thought I heard that like there's such a thing as like a good, wholehearted Pittsburgh Penguins fan. There's no such thing. They don't exist.
It's like the Penguins as a team I can respect and not the fan base, but then like also I hate the Devils fan base. I hate the Islanders fan base. I hate the Bruins fan base. There's a lot of fan bases that I hate. Ghost, the score currently right now is 3-2 Flyers. The game has been very, very back and forth.
Mm-hmm. I just got here at the start of the second period and I'm already stressed out. I'm already tired. I don't know if you've gotten through 2 periods.
I was doing a whole period by myself, and I was just like, at first when it was 3-0, maybe I should be here by myself more often. But then the Penguins made it 2-3.
How fast was it? Like bang, 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 or like
it was power play for the Flyers. Konechny scored. Then like so many minutes after, Konechny scored again. Then so many minutes after, Provorov scored, and then directly after Provorov scored, Penguins got a power play. Crosby scored halfway into that power play. Then 32 seconds after that, they made it 3-2.
All right, cool. Yes, 3-2. Coyle hates Rangers fans. We have my man Adam here.
Yeah.
You guys are
I know our fan base is terrible.
They're the worst.
I know that our fan base is terrible.
They are the worst. They are the worst. Everything I say here is tongue in cheek. We're just having fun.
Oh, here comes Tyson. Welcome back, Tyson.
I heard you're having a good night.
So, how you doing with the Maple Leafs and the Senators?
Crying in the corner. It's like the most Maple Leafs thing ever to be losing to the team that everyone has unanimously ranked last place in their division. after 2 periods in only the second game of the season, and you're like, really?
Well, that's the life of a Maple Leafs fan, I guess.
Yeah, and then we signed this guy TJ Brody in the offseason, right? He's kind of like this analytics darling, top 4 for Calgary in the last 5 years, and like him fine, and he's just been insanely brutal, insanely brutal. Like at one point, he's in front of the net, his stick is in front of his face like this. This is how he's defending in front of the net. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's been on the ice for 3 goals against already tonight. It's like, oh, there's our
hey,
there's our $5 million.
At least he's not Eric Gustafson. At least he's not that.
Hey man, I might take Eric Gustafson at this point. He at least is moving the puck up the ice.
Ghost says, "What's your Flyers record when the season is over? Can this team?" We talked about this last game, Amadeo. Let's go to Tyson though. Can the Flyers get a Stanley Cup final appearance?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have them
That was
around.
analysis.
I think I have them around 31 and 19 ish, with a little bit of overtime losses and stuff. The way the division stuff is shaken out, I think that they have a real good chance, and yeah, I think that they're in actually the toughest division, ironically enough. I think by far, with the realignment. But even so, yeah, I think that they easily could. I don't think they'd be a surprise by any means.
Any take on that, Amadeo?
I mean, I could definitely see the Flyers around that record. Like I said, the first so many games, it's going to feel like a preseason game just because of how sloppy it's going to be. All these teams are rusty. All these teams still have to get used to everything again, used to the live game action. So it's going to take a little bit. I see Bobby talking about not with this defense, but yeah, the defense is going to be the major question mark this year. You're going to see if Sanheim and Myers can take that next step. I can count on Provorov being Provorov, but your question marks are definitely going to be Justin Braun, Eric Gustafson without a doubt. And then what happens if Shane Gostisbehere comes back? What happens with him?
We talked about that. What's the bigger concern? Because a lot of people talk about the Flyers not having that number 1 scorer to have that guy to give you offense to carry you into the final. But it's, you said it, Amadeo, on game 1. It's the defense. It's that loss of Matt Niskanen. Gustafson looked okay in the first game. Not tonight. So, but it's been sloppy all across the board here.
Like what Dunder is saying right here. It's just that don't take these early games right now so seriously just because it's going to be so sloppy.
Yeah,
it's going. Even though it is a shortened season, these points really, really matter. And if a team gets off to a really slow start, it's going to be hard for them to catch up. But like I said, these games are going to be showcasing how a little bit difficult it's going to be.
Yep. Bobby says we're 2 players away. Ghost says, "Is this like a podcast?" Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a lot.
This is the Brady Bunch. Actually, we got 3 windows.
We do these watch parties for Sixers and Flyers for the foreseeable future. We'll see if we do one for the Phillies. It depends on one signing.
Yeah, and I'm Marsha, in case anybody wondered.
So we live stream these watch parties all the time, but on our channel we have probably about 2 or 3 live stream shows per day. So a lot of good stuff here. We catch Gretzky.
Yeah, that's a good question right there. Tyson, do you think Ovi's going to catch Gretzky in goal scoring?
The hard thing about that is I feel like he could. I'm not sure where he stands and where he's going to stick around necessarily. Kind of like Gretzky, when Gretzky retired before, he could have played a few more years when he did. There's been some rumors here and there about him maybe at the end of this contract, maybe heading back to Russia or something like that. So I think we're only about 2 years removed from that at most. So if he sticks around, I think absolutely. I mean, I think that he doesn't seem to be slowing down. His shot's incredible still. So I wouldn't be surprised if he sticks around. The question is if he wants to. So if he does stick around, absolutely. I think he can catch Gretzky.
I hope he does. I don't want Ovechkin to go back to Russia. just growing up, Ovechkin was my favorite player. It's just
One of my favorite social media follows is, it sounds kind of stalkerish, but on Instagram, he doesn't have an Instagram, but his wife does. And she just posts like pictures, like stuff every day, what her everyday life is like. And it's insane. Like, just in terms of like his son, I don't know if you've seen those videos of his son. His son's already doing backhands, like doing crazy tricks. His son just turned 3. And he just like sets up like 100 pucks outside, and he's like, go. And his son's just like forehand like 100 shots and backhand like 100 shots, and he already has like this election shot, and the kid's like 3 years old. It's crazy. But yeah, they are just living this straight out like ballin' life. She documents all of it on social media. He does it, so I think that's why not enough people talk about it. But it's a really funny follow. To just kind of see him randomly just like be drinking vodka, dancing around with like a barbecue lit like with flames this high on like a Wednesday, and you're like, dude, you played well. But it's pretty funny to see.
I don't know if you guys saw the father-son PGA Tour Championship like a few weeks ago, but Tiger Woods played with his son, and it was like they showed Tiger's shot and his son's shot. It is like pitch exactly what you would see from Tiger Woods. And from his son. It was really cool. Ghost TJ says, TG says, are you do live streams for the Eagles and Sixers? Yes. Unfortunately, we did live streams for every single Eagles game, and it was nauseating. I'm so glad it's over, and I'm so glad.
That was excruciatingly painful.
I'm so glad we moved on to the Sixers and Flyers. We do Sixers every single game. We're doing live watch parties, and we do post-game shows and pre-game shows. So that all the time, man. All the time. Thunder Dude says Flyers, Sixers are just 1 or 2 guys away. Eagles, many guys away. And the Phillies are a whole bullpen and a half away.
The Phillies signed Archie Bradley, so they're a quarter of a bullpen away.
The Flyers and the Sixers are definitely like here. And then the Phillies are like, and the Eagles are like here.
Yeah.
It's not even close. There's no in the middle there.
The crazy thing is, I think that the Flyers, like, I'm not sure. Does Pennsylvania have a quarantine period if you like travel out of state? Like, if you go out of state, do you have like a 2-week quarantine?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Oh, we do.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like a lot of the West Coast ones do. I know New York does, but all of Canada does. But there's a good chance that they're going to be able to. Let's just say a team like the Devils, for example. Like in their own division, if they're terrible, they have some guys on expiring contracts on defense, like Ryan Murray. They have some other guys that, that could potentially even fill some holes for them. Same with the Sabres. So even if they were trading within division at the end of the deadline there, if things are get up, I agree. I think they're like 1 or 2 players away, but I think the Flyers just have so many assets. I mean, you're looking at their depth chart and you're like, oh, Morgan Frost still hasn't played yet. Because they don't have room for him right now. So, I mean, they have a lot of wiggle room there, and it wouldn't hurt them at all to trade some of their draft picks for next year either. I mean, they got Cam York pretty close, a few others pretty close on their positions. I don't think it's going to hurt them if they have to give up a second or third, even a first at the deadline this year.
You're talking about defense. What's the latest on Cam York? How is he playing in college?
It was interesting. I was reading a lot of scouting reports on him. A lot of scouts, NHL scouts, had him as the best defenseman at the World Juniors, which is a pretty good sort of gauge. I watched all his games. I wasn't quite as high on him, but it was interesting. He's kind of known for being more offensive minded, and he was more defensive minded actually during that tournament. Like, he was playing a more safe style. So in some ways, I think that's got to be a little bit more encouraging actually, because he was kind of viewed as more of this offensive guy. So I think he's looking a little bit closer to NHL ready than I had him pegged going into the World Juniors. I think that I had him a couple more years out. I think he's more like a year out from this year, so like 2022, 2023. I could see him being in a Flyers jersey and maybe be a third pairing guy. But he's looking like a top 4 in terms of ceiling. So he's looking pretty good, I think.
Bobby says he got jacked.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah,
He did. He got heavy. He doesn't look like Ron Howard anymore. Like little Ron Howard. That's what he looked like before. He looked like little Ron Howard in like a Andy Griffith show, and now he kind of looks like jacked Ron Howard. So,
Adam Ryan says, "Who do you want as coach for the Eagles?" And who are you taking with pick number 6? It is very easy for me. It is Joe Brady, Carson Wentz, and then Jamar Chase. I want that trio to come to Philadelphia. Joe Brady coached Jamar Chase at LSU. It is a perfect
Nice save.
So favorite sport, my first love is basketball. I played baseball my whole life in college as well. And my first love, it was basketball, and it still is. So, yeah.
That's like me in hockey. Hockey's my first love. I played soccer in college, though.
Cool.
I was accidentally too good at soccer and not good enough at hockey. So
I played baseball because I was better at it. You know, like I was your prototypical coach's son. My dad was my coach my whole life, and that's all I knew. I played both sports up until middle school, and then I was just all baseball all the time. And I grew up in a very competitive baseball environment. It was I just breathed baseball my entire life, and then I just kind of got exhausted with it.
It's understandable.
do you guys want to hear a funny rip on the Pittsburgh Penguins moment currently?
Oh, what happened?
So do you know?
Did he freeze for you?
Do you know? Oh, did I freeze?
No, what?
I'm sorry. Oh, do you know who Brandon Tanev is?
Yes.
Okay, so if you go on Twitter, look at his team picture. He looks like he just saw a ghost. I
do remember that.
And his brother literally on Twitter was like, dude, he saw a ghost. His brother plays for the Flames. He looks like he's just like, ah! Like that's how his picture got taken this year. And I wanted to caption it as, this is what it's like playing for the Penguins currently. Just, ah!
Come on, Jake.
This is about right around the time that our stream on Wednesday night started to get a lot of Pittsburgh Penguins fans. So it'll be interesting to see what happens from here.
Is that when we start yelling "melt the igloo"? Is that what we need to do?
Melt the igloo. Come on, boys.
Bobby said he played hockey from 9 to 21. Ghost I like all Philly teams. Sixers Phillies at the top. Oh, he likes the Phillies at the top. I was like, what? All right. When is the game going to start back up? What game? What are we talking about?
I'm like, we're like 5 minutes into the third right now.
Yeah, we're going here. At least the pace seems to have died down a little bit, which is good for the Flyers.
That's the one thing last year they did really well is when they were in the third period, they knew when to clamp it down and play better and just try to shut the other team down.
Yeah.
So that's what it looks like they're trying to do right now.
Yeah, it's still 3-2 Flyers with 15 minutes remaining. So goes TG. We'll keep you updated.
All right, I'll be back in a bit.
Gotcha, Tyson.
I gotta go feed some children chicken nuggets. All right.
Yeah, later, man.
Nice save, Hart. Where's the whistle at?
Hart's got to be player of the – oh, jeez. Hart's got to be player of the game.
They get him in a mask. Oh, we got a little bit of a fisticuffs going on here.
Good.
Hayes and Tanev? No, it's Hayes and – couldn't tell. Yeah, Hayes had someone in a headlock.
All right. Is there Robert Haig in there?
Yeah, Robert Haig was a part of the scrum.
Nice.
I think it was like him, Hayes, and Gustafson.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, after this game, we play Pittsburgh 6 more times.
I know, it's crazy. But not until March, right? So they got some time.
I think so. Yeah, Buffalo Monday and Tuesday. Here's the schedule right here. They got Buffalo Monday and Tuesday. Next Thursday and Saturday they play Boston. And then the 26th and the 28th they play the Devils. And then the 30th and 31st they play the Islanders. That's a tough schedule for the first month.
I haven't seen a Flyers goal yet. Just saying.
Would
be nice. Would be nice.
Yeah, Okay, we got yeah. Ever since the first, these periods have been going by a little bit quickly. Ever since the first,
Mm-hmm.
got an icing. Good. That was a quick icing call. Do, 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 do. Come on, boys. Let's try to close this game out. Yeah. The one thing that still is like a little worrisome is that we're getting outshot this game.
Big time. And he got outshot last game too.
They did. They need to learn to, because they have still a little bit of instances where they try to get a little too cute.
Yeah.
They need to stop that.
Yep.
Like Patrick has done it a little bit sometimes. He's tried to be too cute. Come on, Patty.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice chance.
Carter Hart's going to be the main story out of this, but the second story is going to be Sean Couturier.
Yeah, second story's got to be Sean Couturier because we have no idea what's wrong with him right now. Most likely it's a shoulder problem. Like, he didn't look like on that replay, he didn't look like he was in too much pain, so maybe it was just a little bit of discomfort and it took him out for precautionary reason.
God,
So
you hope so.
hopefully that's the case.
Oh, good shot, Patrick. Good shot.
That goes out of play. And we are going to commercial. It's weird though for these streams. It tends for the Sixers ones to last longer than the Flyers ones.
Oh, but the Flyers ones go almost 4 hours. There's just so many freaking commercial breaks.
The Flyers one last, I think, on Wednesday only went like 2.5.
Yeah,
I think the Sixers one's going forever.
It's forever. Well, we also start 30 minutes before.
True.
And do like a pregame because Jason's there, and it makes it look like so much more professional. But it is just a long game. It is a long game.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm learning from you as much as anything. Like when I do pods with Tyson, like by far, hockey's like the bottom of my totem pole with Philly sports. So like I understand hockey, I don't have time to watch it. So like outside of the Flyers, I don't watch any other hockey.
It's understandable.
So, Bobby Stevens says 9 shots. The backup has seen since coming in. 9 shots.
Yep.
Are you serious right now?
And Dunder is blaming you for all this right now. Oh, and look at this. We got a donation from Chris right here. $5. Keep up the great work. Thanks so much, Chris.
Amadeus, spend it and buy my man Coyle a shot at the bar at Stogie Joe's. You can have it, Amadeus. I'll Venmo you after the game. You have 5. Oh, you can also get one of those like small Strombolis.
Yeah.
I am always delayed. Always delayed.
Yeah, he's what? Do you watch it through the NBC Sports app?
No, I watch it. I have YouTube TV.
Okay.
And my man Rob has it as well. It's just to confirm, oh yeah, Bip and Bop, yo.
Stogies.
Bip and Bop is freaking crazy legit. Like that's what we always pretty much get when we crash at Coils is Bip and Bop. Oh man, they have what is that, like cheesesteak? What's the word? Like a bun, like a cheesesteak bun, like Asian bun. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, I'd highly recommend that, Amadeo.
We got a little bit of football thing right here from Bobby talking about the Panthers interviewing the Lions interim head coach for their offensive coordinator position. Thinks it's interesting. And Dunder has it. Yeah, Dunder, I have Xfinity as well.
I don't understand why any coach would want to come and coach the Eagles. It is such a train wreck that it's a mess.
A coach is going to come here because it's a top 4, it's a top 5 market in the country. They're going to get a coach without a doubt.
But they're going to be set up to fail.
Yeah,
from the jump. Anyway,
come on, boys.
Oh, I am talking about Bing Bing. You're right. My bad, Coyle. Bip. What? I don't know what Bip-and-Bop is. The shot in a beer, right? That's what a Bip-and-Bop is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, there he is. We're only throwing a shot at Jim's.
Yeah.
So when I lived in Philly, that's all we drank.
Uh-huh.
I would work I worked at a bar, and I would just that was like you get a Bip-and-Bop, like you just was like every round.
That was the standard.
Oh yeah.
Well, boys, got some chances right here.
I was an alcoholic back then, man. I went to Temple.
So did I.
No way.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's where I played ball though. So that is those were some fun days. The good news is I drank for free.
Nice save.
It's Rolling Rock or Pabst PBR. It's typically Rolling Rock or PBR, right?
It's
All right, back to the game. Back to the game. Stop talking about.
Whoa, penalty.
Flyers or Pens?
Flyers.
Shit.
Interference on Nicholas Albicubel.
Oh.
Wait, who is he pointing to? Wait a minute. I need to see this replay. Because Albicubel is definitely arguing his case. Ooh, Hart barely got his glove on that. Let's see what this is. Yeah, that's interference. He shoved him.
NAK goes to the box.
Yep, interference. Penguins do a power play halfway through this period. We got to kill this off badly. Come on, boys. Fifth power play for the Penguins. Oof, come on, boys. Win the puck battle. Win the puck battle. There you go. Get it out. There you go. Clear the zone. There are so many advertisements from the it's like interrupting with the graphics. Come on, get that puck, Sanheim. Why are you going backwards with it, man?
Oh, my God.
Stay with it. There you go. Oof, that was almost out. Come on, get that. Come on, Haig. Damn it. I don't like Crosby by himself behind the net. Oof. Get there. Damn it. Can't clear the zone right now. Wide. Come on, get over there, boys. I don't like this. They have way too much time right here. Oh, God.
Oh my God. That was cool. Oh.
Save even before the shot.
Way too much time.
Nice save.
Terrible. Come on, Flyers. Clear it.
Har got the stop. Face off. Jesus, that was way too much possession.
Oh my gosh, this looks way too easy for the Penguins right now.
Yep.
Oh my God, come on, man. Yes. Yes. High five. High five. Up. High five. Come on. Come on, don't canyon.
She's not feeling it.
Come on. High five. Oh, she's like literally like, no, you're crazy.
Enough with the turnover, boys. Come on. Skate, come on. 2-on-1. Come on. Get it to G. Get it to G. What, Kevin? Damn it. He's got someone's holding his stick. Come on. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there.
Oh, Carter Hart. Thank you, Carter Hart.
Penalty. Penalty on the Penguins.
Yes.
There are so many penalties in this game. God damn.
There are. Way more than the first game.
Yeah, Pittsburgh minor penalty for slashing.
But the Flyers only had, 3 power plays?
I think this is going to be their 4th or 5th.
In the first game, they only had 3.
Yes.
Oh,
This is going to be a...
I'm tired, man. I'm an old dad. It's hard. It's only the freaking second game of the year.
I'm telling you, man, hockey can get intense.
Oh. I'm going to sleep good tonight. Here go power play, baby.
Yep.
Come on, we need to go where you're bad.
Bobby says this is the Flyers' 6th power play today.
just so many turnovers. Just they can't clear the puck. Just sloppy. Whistle happy on the Flyers, not anyone else.
The refs are really whistle happy today.
Both teams are 1-5 today on the power play.
Hartsey on the post game report.
All right, I got to piss.
We got to get another power play goal here. Come on, boys. Oof. Really unnecessary slash right there. Six power plays. Win the face-off. Come on. Come on, Jake, get that puck. Ooh. Come on, set it up. The one thing I would say, the Penguins are really aggressive on the penalty kill. They're not giving the Flyers any time to set up. There we go. Come on, boys. Come on, Jake. Put it in. Yeah, he's got it under him. Where's the whistle at? The one thing I would say the Penguins adjusted to, they're very aggressive on the penalty kill. They're not giving the Flyers any space.
Mm-hmm. Chris Dunn says next goal wins.
Justin, the score of the game is 3-2 Flyers. It's been a very back and forth game.
Carter Hart is just putting the Flyers on his back right now. He has been.
Ryan is asking you, Dives, why you on here? Because he wants to discuss WandaVision.
I just did an hour pod. It's on our channel. Go watch it. After this game. Just literally done an hour of no one. I woke up at 3:30 this morning, did an hour live stream of WandaVision, and then I did an hour from 7 to 8. I'm WandaVisioned out.
Oh, Proby. Well, find one, boys. Find the open. Hazy. Yeah, they're. It's funny too. JJ and Jonesy, their audio is like way ahead of the actual game. It's like they'll scream shoot it before like a second before the actual.
Come on, Flyers. Need a goal, man.
We do. 25 seconds left. On
Come on. Come on.
Lindblom. Jams it back around.
All right. Less than 8 minutes. Here we go. Yankees signed Corey Kluber.
They did.
Yep. JVR better earn that contract. He had a goal last game. Did he have a couple?
Come on, push up. Come on.
JVR had a couple assists today, right?
G. Score!
Are you serious?
Connecting with the hat trick.
TK?
Yep.
What was my main key of this game, man?
Gritty's got a hat.
All right, of course I'm like 20 seconds behind.
You'll see it. It's a nice play.
2-on-1. Woo! That was awkward.
Gritty threw a hat. He threw a gigantic hat.
TK, baby. That's a giant ass hat.
Look, Konechny not scoring at all during the playoffs. He gets a hat trick tonight.
You love to see it.
Yep.
You love to see it.
That's something you need.
Absolutely. The name of the game was in game one was the depth. The depth was the standout of game one. And we talked about this during pregame. Getting Coots, that didn't work out. Getting TK on the board, getting those big guys like Claude Giroux going for the Flyers in game two. TK responds with a hat trick. Let's go.
Yeah, G has 2 assists in this game.
Love it. Love it. I am not Jimmy Butler. I am not. Mark says goal. Love it. Flyers, baby. Let's go.
We got 6.5 minutes left in this game. Let's close it out.
Just want to send a message to the Penguins, just like they did last year, that we dominated the division last year, other than the Islanders, of course. Let's maintain that in 2021.
Gritty just tossing the hat off. Yes. You threw it like a frisbee.
I need to see this rat video.
It's on Twitter somewhere. I think it's on.
I see that. That is so funny, man. Konechny hit it with his skate.
I think he barely got the stick on it, or he got it off his leg again.
Oh man.
On Patty.
I like everyone throwing their hats a lot better than that. Mark says, do I get 10,000 points because I had Konechny as a player of the game in 4-2 final score? Did you really? That's pretty good.
Mark did predict that.
That's awesome, man. You get 10. Well, not yet.
Oh, you gotta wait. You gotta wait till the game ends, though.
Yeah, not yet. I had 4-3, which is definitely possible still.
Yep.
But Nolan Patrick did not score 2 goals. I'm a Nolan Patrick fan. I want to see that kid just thrive.
Yeah. He's got a point in tonight's game, too.
Yep. Yes, I know Yankees signed Corey Kluber. Let's stop talking about Corey Kluber. And the Yankees. Skate goal. Love it. Drive the net.
Seen any schedules out on the internet or anything.
Come on, boys. 5 minutes left. Let's close her out.
Well, the team. Well, it's. I don't know. Well, Jeff is trying to get Benny to take it over, but I haven't heard anything from Benny.
If you hear that, my dad in the background talking to his beer league people.
Yeah. Well, they changed our name to Thunderbird. Is it still on the pool? Okay. Yeah, excited. Yeah, I mean, I look on
this
the
period has
internet,
been way better than the rest of the entire game.
Oh, yeah. That second period was brutal. At least here they're controlling the tempo. It's much better. That second period was just painful.
Okay.
That last half of the first and second period, yeah, it was
Where'd you
brutal.
get the-
Oh, it was like that in the last half of the first period.
Yeah. It was when the Penguins scored their 2 goals. It was just like penalty after penalty after turnover after turnover.
Wow.
They were just sloppy.
Benny, and he's still,
Yeah, that was exhausting. I only saw the second period, and I was exhausted.
Penguins are getting something right here. Nice push. Nice push.
Because I've been looking on their website, and there's nothing on the website yet. The only thing that's on the web, the only thing that's on.
Shots are 32-19 in favor of the Penguins.
That's crazy, and that's been the storyline all year so far. All year, it's only 2 games.
Yeah, but the shots this period are 8-6 in favor of the Penguins. So the Flyers are getting their shots this period, which is a good sign. And that's all set.
Right.
And we're going to
For a third period team.
Yeah, because of what? Yeah.
Yeah, the Flyers were like that last year. They were a third period
I'm
team.
trying to think who's in our division. It's Billy's.
But it was funny. Last year, it was getting off to a slow start in the game and then eventually building it up. These first 2 games, it's been a hot start and then a terrible second period.
Guinness and yes, that's it. They're the teams in our division, right?
But man, like Konechny getting that hat trick is huge, man.
Yeah, man. A lot of positives on this season so far, even though the defense has sucked this game.
Yep.
And Sean Couturier, who knows what's going on with him? It's a shoulder issue. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's precautionary. There's a lot of like little things happening with the Flyers that you want to see.
Let me let you know tomorrow. All right.
Are we doing a post-game show?
Yeah, why not?
I know. Let me.
All right, we're going to do a post-game show right when the clock hits 0. Stick with us, guys. We're going to roll the credits and then do a post-game show. They're usually short. They're usually like 10 minutes. Top takeaways, player of the game, grades.
Yeah.
We're out.
I'll text you tomorrow.
Lawton has been playing really strong, kind of player in depth to push us over the edge. Any thoughts on Scott Lawton?
I think, honestly, that fourth line has not looked that bad. They looked actually pretty consistent. They have some type of chemistry going there. I like it.
Yeah, they played against the Penguins really well in the first game. I don't have a full game in my head to really make an opinion right now.
Yeah, you're not going to find out what it's basically it's like the Sixers. You're not going to find out like who this team's identity is until like the first maybe like 10, 20 games of the season.
Yeah. The concern, the offense is there. You like to see the offense. The concern, which we talked about before the season opener, is the defense.
Yes.
And the fact that the Flyers are getting outshot, it's all of those things.
Yeah. Carter Hart has had to come up huge today.
So who's the player of the game? Is it TK or is it Carter Hart?
That's tough. That's tough now. Because before Konechny's hat trick, I would have said Hart, but honestly, I would say Konechny.
Okay.
I would say first star Konechny, second star Hart. And you got Provorov looking like the second coming of Jesus right there with the way his hairdo looks. But it's funny, Chris Dunn, don't mention Scotty Lawton in front of Dylan. He despises Scott Lawton.
I know he does. Yep. 3 minutes remaining, guys. 3 minutes remaining. The Flyers are looking to move to 2-0 on the season.
Yep.
Back-to-back dubs versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Looking good, guys. Knock on wood.
Yep.
Thank you, Carter Hart and TK.
Keeping an eye on the goaltender for the Penguins. Let's see if they pull him for empty net chance. Yep, empty net for the Penguins. Come on, boys, let's get an empty netter. Get that puck. Come on, get that cup. There you go, Gustafson. Push on it.
Go, 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 go.
There we go. Board battle. Waste some time. Get there. I'll bring it up. There we go. Come on, Lindblom. Put it in. Yeah. 5-2. Lindblom.
Man,
Oscar Lindblom.
love to see it.
Great third period.
Love to see it.
So 11 goals to start off the season. 6 in game 1, 5 in this game.
Yeah, I mean that's awesome. I mean that is exactly what you want to see.
Yeah.
Lindblom, TK, your main guy is getting on the board here.
Second goal for Lindblom. Yeah, I'm not sure if you knew this from the first game. That remember what the Konechny goal from game 1? That got credited to Lindblom.
Yeah.
So we got it's 2 minutes left. Flyers looks like they're going to seal this one off. Good. See, that's the one thing that is why I'm so confident in this team, even though like they've had their defense struggles. Last year, like sometimes they'd have their struggles, but in the third period, they would know how to shut a game down.
Mm-hmm. Man, 11 goals the first 2 games. They got to shore up the defense still, though.
They do. Yes.
That's
something that needs to be fixed.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yep.
Here we go. All right, guys, we're getting ready for our post-game show.
Yep.
I don't like it. I love it. Let's go Flyers.
We got Justin mentioning Chris Long quote, "Are we good?" I think we're good.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, they just mentioned on the broadcast, like you said, Dibes, the Flyers won't face the Penguins till March 2nd.
Yeah.
After this game.
And I'm sure they play them like back to back.
Yeah.
6 times.
I know the Penguins are like one of the final 2 series at the end of the season. I think like the last week of the season is like 2 games against Pittsburgh, 2 games against the Capitals.
Coils, you guys streaming the game?
No. We can't do that. Hello, Tyson.
What's up, Tyson?
I'm like Batman. I just keep reappearing and disappearing.
So, how's the Toronto game going for you?
Oh, about like when I left last time.
Tyson, we're about to do a post-game show. Do you want to join?
Heck yeah, 'cause I'm here.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Were you watching the Flyers game?
Yeah, I've been double to triple screening.
You are Batman. You are Batman.
Yeah. I had the Flyers game on the iPad while I was watching the Leafs game, switching back and forth. I got another game on in the bedroom, just kind of like walking between rooms while watching children.
Yeah, so, what are your thoughts on Konechny's hat trick?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, it's weird. It's crazy. Game 1, Farabee 4 points. Game 2, Konechny 3 goals. I mean, It's a pretty good start.
It is.
Tyson, what are your thoughts on your chicken nugget game today?
I failed miserably because I cooked them out of a bag and didn't like make them from scratch like I like to. So my children were a little disappointed. They're like, "What is this?"
Mike,
2-0 to start the season.
2-0. How great to see Patrick and Lindblom get goals early this season after all they went through. So happy for them. My goodness. TK, Carter Hart, the offense, not so much the defense, but we're going to do a post-game show. Do you want me to host it, Amadeo, or do you want to do it?
Doesn't matter to me. I can host it this time.
All right, cool. Thunder Dude says good game. So just hit the – what is that called? The video clip.
Yeah, let's get the video clip. Okay, let's get the post-game show. We'll be right back, guys. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. This is the post-game report now for the Flyers versus Penguins. Welcome back here on the Painted Lines. I am Amadeo Grassi. You can follow me on Twitter at Amadeo Grassi98. I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Dibes. You can follow him on Twitter at Mr. Crockpot. And we're also joined by our miserable Toronto Maple Leafs fan, Tyson Quibell. You can follow him at Quibell Tyson on Twitter. He is our Flyers beat reporter for the Painted Lines. Guys, we got a 2-0 season to start off for the Flyers right now. They beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 5-2. Travis Konechny gets a hat trick. Carter Hart looks very strong, but there are a lot of concerning things that went on in this game. Sean Couturier leaves early with an undisclosed injury. We'll probably find that out after the game reports. And then also just very sloppy defensively. So many odd man rushes for the Penguins. Just basically an entire back and forth game. The Flyers pull out the victory. They shut it down in the third period. But in the first period, they scored the first 3 goals of the game, but then they allowed Pittsburgh to come right back. Second period was really back and forth sloppiness from both teams, mainly the Flyers. But the third period, they shut it down. Konechny scores his hat trick. Lindblom buries the empty netter. And we're 2-0 to start the season. So I want to get your guys' thoughts on this right now. So, Tyson, I want to start with you. What are your thoughts on this Flyers victory?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge to go 2-0 against, obviously, we're just playing in division, but team like the Penguins that a lot of guys, especially analytically minded, had the Penguins either just above or just below the Flyers. So to get 2 victories very quickly early on in the season against that is huge. Seeing like multiple players have multi-point games as well, like Konechny with a hat trick tonight, Fairby with 4 points the game before. You're seeing what the Flyers are becoming known for, which is this team that are 4 lines deep, where offense is spread out throughout. And I think we're continuing to see that, even seeing Lindblom on the board, seeing Patrick get on the board with an assist there. Like, there's just so many positives to take away in terms of the depth as a whole. And so, yeah, to go up 2-0 on the Pens in a shortened season, it's absolutely huge.
Yeah, Dives, just like, what are your thoughts right now? I know you joined in during the second period when it was really getting sloppy and all that, but just like your thoughts overall on what you were able to witness.
Flyers are a good freaking hockey team, and 2, I need to get my daughter to a game, man. This is killing me. When can we go see a Flyers game? That is like my main takeaway. 11 goals in 2 games. We talked about the depth, which was really kind of the star of game 1. All these guys, like last season, just you never know who it's going to be game to game. Someone will step up. We talked about during the pregame. I wanted to see our main guys step up. And look at frickin' TK, a hat trick. You see Gritty throw a giant-ass hat onto the ice. It's so great. But like you said, man, this was a game that was sloppy. This was a game that was up and down, super stressful. It was good to see the Flyers kind of control the puck a little bit better there in the third period. Joel Farabee was a -1 on the ice, so I was hoping to see him carry over that 4-point night that he had in the season opener. But man, Carter Hart just put the Flyers on his back like we saw in the playoffs. Carter Hart, TK really carried us tonight.
I definitely agree with you right there. And just like other things, like what you're talking about, Carter Hart, he had to come up huge today, like specifically when the Flyers were making so many turnovers back and forth. Carter Hart had to make some 10-bell saves, and he stepped up today. We all know with game 1, he made like some of those boo-boos, especially on that one Crosby goal. But Carter Hart, like, definitely stepped up today. Insanely stepped up. And Tyson, just going through Carter Hart this season, do you think this is more going to be what Carter Hart is going to be this season? Like, is he going to, I would say, would you expect him to be like more in confrontation with the Vezina conversation this year?
Absolutely. I mean, I think with goalies, it's always a little bit hard to predict. Like, goalies in today's NHL are more volatile, as we've seen. I mean, even prime example, Sergei Bobrovsky. I think he's injured to start the year actually this year, but one season he's in the Vezina conversation. The next season he's like an 898 save percentage. That's been a lot of goaltending in recent memory, but Hart is, as we've seen time and time again, something special. And I think the Flyers are banking on it too, because I mean, like we said, talking about removing Niskanen, talking about removing a top 4 veteran presence. I mean, Flyers are relying on him to probably have between a 915, 917 save percentage at least this season. And I think that he's already showing the ability to carry a team that maybe has, for lack of better words, almost too many offensive-minded defensemen, not enough defensive-minded defensemen at the moment on their roster in their top 6. And so, yeah, I mean, I think the Vegas odds were pretty low for Hart in the Vezina. I think they're like 1 for 50. But I would, if I had money, I'd definitely put some money down on that for sure.
Yeah, and just Dives going back to like talking about Carter Hart, like just like how big was he for the Flyers in this game? Because like just how sloppy they were playing and how big he had to come up. Like just your thoughts right there.
You're talking about sending a message. You're talking about sending a message to the division because you saw the Flyers' success against the division. Other than the Islanders, the Flyers were like 15-3 against the division. You're gonna get your division opponents so much. These teams are gonna hate each other by March, April, and you're talking about not playing the Penguins until March. So this is the last time you're going to see the Penguins for a good amount of time, a few months. So it was an amazing opportunity for the Flyers to send a message early on this season. You look at Sidney Crosby's success against the Flyers is death taxes and Sidney Crosby killing the Flyers over and over and over again. He had a goal, 2 goals in these games, 5 goals against Carter Hart. So 2.5 on his average. You look at last year in 12 games, in 3 games, Carter Hart is now 2-1 against the Penguins historically, 2.4 goals against, 92.9 save percentage. He's right on point. I'm just so impressed with Carter Hart, man. Like we talked about during the season opener, as disappointing and depressing as that loss was in the playoffs at Game 7, the Flyers have a number 1 goalie. To have a guy that goes back to back and have a guy like Moose behind him is just that is one of the biggest reasons. That has to be the biggest reasons why the Philadelphia Flyers can get to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, and definitely. Speaking of Brian Elliott, I would expect next week, since the Flyers have a back-to-back against the Buffalo Sabres on Monday and Tuesday, I expect either one of those 2 games is when you're first going to be seeing Brian Elliott in the net for the Flyers right there. And honestly, Chris Dunn just brought up a really good point right there. We're like so used to the Flyers in previous seasons, like when they miss the playoffs, they make the playoffs. They're always off to these slow starts. Maybe this is finally the time where the Flyers actually get off to a good start with the season. So that could be something right there. So, guys, I want to get you – let's get into our stars of the game, our top performers. So I'm going to start – it's kind of hard to ignore what Travis Konecny did in this game. Hat trick. It's just like you could do nothing more. Like we said, Farabee had the 4 points in the home opener. Konecny now with the hat trick. I'm going to say Konecny is my standout star for the Flyers today. Dibes, who would you think is the Flyers' top player from today's game?
Oh, man. Why? I'm just going to go with Oscar Lindblom, because we already talked about TK. We already talked about Carter Hart. Give me Oscar Lindblom. The story just continues. This is like the fairy tale story of hockey. He had a goal in the season opener. Here he had 2 points. What did he have? He had 2 shots on net. And a goal. So like Oscar Lindblom, give that man some love.
And Tyson, who would you say would be your standout star for today?
I mean, outside of the obvious, I thought Provorov was pretty good as well. I mean, he had a goal early on, playing as usual, his huge, over 20 minutes a game. Flyers going to continue to rely on him more and more and more as the season progresses. But again, it's just cool to see him like continuing to carry the puck out of the defensive zone with just so much more confidence. I feel like last year was a really good year for him in terms of getting back sort of on that trajectory of potentially being a Norris Trophy candidate at some point down the road. And I think he had a couple moments, where he had some defensive issues, but I think over time we're just seeing him continue to progress, continue to grow, continue to see him have huge amounts of confidence of carrying the puck, and also just dishing passes off quick and just being aware of where opposing forwards are in the offensive zone. I think all those things are moving towards him being I'm not sure about this year being in the Norris conversation, but again, he's young enough. I think in a few years, if he continues on this progression, which, defensemen having a longer developmental curve, I think we could easily see him be in that conversation at some point in the near future.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you 100% right here. So let's get some plugs in here right now, guys. So Dibes, what do you have any plugs here for people that are in the viewing chat?
Not stuff for Flyers fans. I literally just 2 hours live streamed some nerd content. If you're into Wanda. But yeah, no, I have nothing to plug. The storyline is my man Amadeo just crushing these live streams. Please go follow him on Twitter at AmadeoGracia98. Please go follow and subscribe my man's YouTube account, TTP Sports. The man crushes it. If you want, anything Flyers knowledge, really Philly sports knowledge, right there, man.
Well, thank you for the plug right there for me. Also, just even for Tyson too, just follow the Florida podcast. We are here. We're part of the Painted Lines, and just the Painted Lines in general. Comment, like, and subscribe to to our channel. We put out daily content, like Dive said earlier in the live stream, like 2 to 3 live streams a day. And there's so many podcasts on this channel. There's so much content on Philadelphia sports. So definitely give us a check out right there. And Tyson, you have any last minute plugs for yourself right there?
Yeah, Wayne Simmons is a Maple Leaf. No. He is actually. I want to get a jersey. I'm loving seeing him in a Leafs jersey. I'm sure Flyers fans are. No, I mean, I think dives on this. I'm too much of a perfectionist in my writing. I've been working on a prospect project for like 3 months now. Top 20 prospects on all 31 teams, and I finalized it this morning. My numbers and all my calculations, and now I just got to get the articles out. So hoping to do I'm going to do a count up so that people don't think I'm counting the copying the Athletic or other people that do the countdowns. They'll start at 31. I'm starting with 1. So hopefully at some point in the next couple weeks we will see 1 through 31 all the way through. So that's it's all written on paper in terms of the numbers, all my whole grading systems. It took me way too long. It took me 3 months, but I think I'm ready to get it rolling in an article.
Awesome stuff right there, Tyson.
One more thing, Chris. Coots is injury. We don't know what and how that makes an impact moving forward for the Flyers. I guess he left after 45 seconds on the ice. So that is it. Like as deep as the Flyers are, they can't lose Coots. So that we don't know. We don't know what the story is, right?
Yeah, we don't know anything right now. I'm sure they'll probably like spread something after the game ended, like they're doing their press conferences right now, or we'll probably find out over the upcoming weekend. We're just gonna have to wait about that. So it's gonna be weird if Couture is out for a little bit right now. The Flyers are definitely gonna have to make up for that, but hopefully it's anything just too bad. So Flyers win 5-2. They are 2-0 to start the season off. The Flyers will be off the next 2 days over the weekend, and they'll be playing the Buffalo Sabres on Monday and Tuesday at home. Definitely stick with us here at the Painted Lines. This weekend, we're going to be having literally back-to-back watch parties for both Sixers games this weekend. Definitely tune into those. We'll definitely be having watch parties for the next 2 Flyers games when those happen. Definitely stick with us. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Thank you for joining the watch party with us today and seeing the Flyers beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 2 times in a row. 2-0 to start the season. Let's go, everyone, and we will see you next time.